I do have Christmas presents for you guys that are related to the show. If you want.
What? What do you mean?
Really?
Yeah, hold on one second. Let me drop them off.
Oh, okay.
Should we talk while Sam's getting these? Or
Our
should we
engineer,
wait?
Sam, just alerted us that he had presents for us.
By the way, when this airs, it'll probably be mid to late January.
Yes, they're from me. Matt, I will mail you yours. I got an ad around Christmas time from a store on Etsy that I'd used before, and the email made me laugh so hard. It said, "Do you have a beautiful name? Have it engraved on an ornament," which made me laugh because it implied I would have my own name made on an ornament like a psychopath. It didn't say like, does a loved one have a beautiful name? So it made me laugh. And then I thought of the most beautiful name I could think of, and I had these made. Merry Christmas, guys.
Hey.
Oh, that's so nice. Katakai.
Look at that.
That's beautiful.
I think they're supposed to be babies' names.
That's nice.
Isn't that beautiful? Katakai.
Well, I haven't mentioned this, but we named our daughter Katakai.
Katakai.
As you made her?
Katakai, as God made
This
it.
is so cool.
It's
Thanks,
really cool.
Sam.
Katakai.
Thank you, Sam. That's
Merry
really
Christmas.
pretty.
Sorry, it's mid-January.
Yeah.
I know. I have.
and for
I
crinkling
have
on
to,
You know
air.
what? There's really no reason why a Christmas gift needs to be given at Christmas.
Armenian Christmas.
No,
Yeah.
even Armenian. When is Armenian Christmas? It's
It was January 6th.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that just why? Are they just being difficult?
It's the Orthodox Christmas. What do you mean? Are we just being difficult?
Just have it on the. How hard is it to move it to the 25th?
A lot of people celebrate it on January 6th. You can't say, "Oh, there's an entire culture celebrate on a different day just to be difficult." No.
I
Don't be
realize that
ridiculous.
could come across as insensitive.
Yeah, you think?
I just think, how hard would it be to just slide it? It's a couple of days. Not us. We do it on the 26th.
Why can't you push it to January 6th?
Because everyone does it on the 25th.
Yeah, but just push it.
I'm the Irish. The Irish like to have it on March 9th. And the tree has to be upside down. And it has to be shooting Guinness out the bottom of it. Yeah.
Well, this is a good time to say Merry Christmas, you two.
Oh, for God's sake. What is it now? It's late January. No, we're not. I work so hard to make this an evergreen show, to not have it be
Like a
date
Christmas
specific.
tree?
Excuse me? What'd you say?
Like a Christmas tree?
Evergreen?
God. I like these to be always fresh. People can hear them at any time.
Why can't people hear them and be like, "Oh, they recorded this around Christmas"?
'Cause
like,
we
why is
didn't.
that? That's okay.
I want it to constantly be a mystery. I want my movements and motions to be a mystery.
Come on.
I want people to never know where I am. I'm like Saddam Hussein. I've got doubles out there, triples. I want people to never know what's Conan up to. I don't like it when we're specific about when we're recording or where we're recording.
You're the most easily recognizable person I know. Like,
Yeah, also,
you're
it's
not
1:34 on January 11th.
I have a tale to tell, and it's an embarrassing tale. And I think these are the ones you guys like.
These are our favorites.
This is a true story. I just flew in from Boston. I was seeing my family there. And I check out my family. Hey, you guys are looking. Hey, Mom, Dad, you guys are looking good.
Sexy nuclear unit.
No, I was checking in on my family and seeing my sibs. And then I go to Logan Airport, and I'm going to take the flight from Boston to Los Angeles. And I am in the line. You wait in the line to hand your stuff over, put it on the conveyor belt. So you're a little distracted, but I'm, taking my belt off. They always say you can leave your belt on, but it always sets it off. So now I take everything off. I'm pretty much naked when I go through that thing.
No.
But I'm taking everything off. I'm putting it down into this bucket. And this very nice kid who's wearing a white sweater and he has glasses and dark hair. And he says, "Oh, hi, Conan." And he could not have been nicer. He said, "Your show means a lot to me, or your TV show meant a lot to me. I've listened to Conan O'Brien, Needs a Friend all the time. He is Armenian." He introduces himself. And I think he said his name was Armand. He could not have been nicer. And he was very beautifully talking about what the work has meant to him and all that. And I just had like the nicest conversation with him, and he was kind of holding his phone, but we were just about to go through the x-ray machine, and so he had to put his phone in, and I was kind of thinking, I think he wanted to do a photo, but he didn't. Okay. Hold on. But anyway, we go through, and I'm thinking, that guy was so nice. So then they want to look again at one of my bags. I think it's, how many men travel with 9 bottles of hairspray? So it was suspicious. And it's Aquanet. It's for old women. They don't even make it anymore.
It was like a 2-day trip.
It was a day and a half trip. And it's not all for my hair. But anyway, I'm saying I inhale that stuff. It's an incredible high. Shout out to Aquanet. But anyway, I get through and I get some of my stuff and I stand up, and standing there, white sweater, glasses, dark hair, this guy, and I just walk up to him and say, hey, let's do a selfie. And he said, okay. And he starts to fish around in his luggage for his camera. And I'm thinking, he was just holding his camera and he doesn't seem that interested. And what the fuck? That's weird. I thought I was being super nice because he said all those nice things. And he starts to pick it up and he goes, okay. And I look at him and I go, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
It's not that guy. I swear to God, so this guy, who's just a guy who's wearing, and I look over and I see the other guy. Listen to me. Listen to me. I'm not kidding. I swear to God, this is all exactly happened. I see the other guy. He's wearing a sweater that is practically identical. They look very similar, and he's got glasses. And I see him standing over at a post, holding his cell phone.
And he's thinking, why wouldn't he take a selfie with me?
And I'm looking at this guy, and he goes, okay. And he takes a selfie of us. And so look at it from his perspective. He's sitting there waiting for another relative, a girlfriend or whatever, to come through. And Conan O'Brien walks up and goes, hey, let's do a selfie.
He must have thought you were insane.
He thought I was fucking insane. And so then I start to go, no. I thought you were him. And I'm pointing to the other guy. And the other guy isn't even looking at me at that point. He's looking at his phone because he just got a text. And there's no good explanation for why you would walk up to a stranger and say, hey, buddy, let's get a selfie. You're going to want this. You're going to want this. So somewhere out there's a guy who isn't a fan, doesn't care, maybe actively dislikes what I do. I came up to him and made him take a selfie. And so then I walk up to the other guy and I said, I'm sorry, I thought he was you. And the other guy, now he just thinks, oh, so all non-celebrities look alike to you?
No, I think what happened is there was no first guy, and you just got a bad reaction from someone you wanted to take a selfie with. And this first guy's your Fight Club Tyler Durden guy that gets you to do selfies.
Nice try, yes, that I see phantom people. No, I loved, it was so perfect. And I don't have photos, but if I could show you a photo of what both of them were wearing, you would laugh because
somewhere these selfies exist, though.
It's right? It's as if a higher being, God, said, this is going to be really funny. I'm sending down 2 people who look somewhat alike, and they're both they're both wearing this very similar sweater and like dark jeans. So whatever, that happened.
Oh my God.
And I just keep thinking about this guy, just like, okay, where's Sarah? I just got to wait for Sarah to come through. Hey, let's take a selfie. Let's do it right now. Come on, get the camera out.
Like you're doing him a favor.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
And now I think
I've chosen you.
Hey, guess what? Randomly, every 100th person gets to win the ultimate lottery.
You think you're about to be selected for improved security? No.
Yeah. No. You're getting a selfie with Conan O'Brien. I'm sorry, and you do what? Come on. Late night show, 90s, 2000s, NBC, TBS. Come on. Podcast. Come on, get the camera out. Let's do it.
Incredible.
That's just happened. That happened 36 hours ago. And the minute it happened, I said, these exist. This is why I have the podcast, because this is fresh. This just happened. Hey, buddy. Let's do it. Get the camera out. Let's get that selfie.
I love that you said these 2 selfies still exist, but that guy probably just deleted it.
He never took it.
Yeah.
He went.
He was like, I took it.
Oh, there you go. And you know what he said? He said, click. He said click. And I was like, I didn't think he pushed the phone. And then I saw him walk up to a trash can and throw his iPhone away. And it was the new one. It's the new one with the funny new cord. He threw it away.
Oh, God.
Click. There, you happy now? You irrelevant fuck. Oh, good. A trash can. Thunk.
Incredible.
All right.
Oh my God.
Conan O'Brien, a fool once again. First of all, I'm thrilled that you're here. I love that I'm talking to you. And I was telling you just before we started recording that my daughter, Nev, is an insane, massive fan. Interestingly, this story begins a number of months ago when my daughter says, I want you to come with me to Coachella. And I say, sure, that's just the place for someone my age, right? So we start driving, and my daughter did a really cool thing. She didn't tell me who the bands were, but she started playing me on the long drive. She started playing me all this different music and saying, you tell me who you think we should go see when we're there. She's playing me all different kinds of music. And I'm saying, I like this one, I like that band, yeah, this one's really good. And then I singled out, she played me a couple songs, and I said, this is the band we have to see. We have to see this band. And she said, correct. That is Japanese Breakfast.
That's amazing.
Yeah. She sort of said it like, there's hope for this old fool. Then we get to Coachella, and she's played me so much of your music that I'm excited to see you. And we go to your tent show, and you come out and you're performing, and I think you're playing the song Paprika, and there's a gong on stage, a small gong. And, you know, I'm someone who loves to be on stage. And I can tell when someone else loves to be on stage. You come out, you're kicking ass, I love your music, you're playing the song Paprika, and it's so joyous, and you keep running over and hitting a gong. And I had never seen anybody do that before. And then you're back to playing a song, and then you rush over and hit the gong again. And I'm in the crowd, and I'm yelling at my daughter, gong, that's genius! Why didn't I do that? Years when I was doing a monologue every night at night, I should have said like, yeah, I'm more like Donald Trump, and then run over and hit a gong.
Yeah.
Why didn't I do that?
I don't know. It's very cathartic. I highly recommend incorporating it.
I want a gong.
At the next live podcast recording, you'll just have a gong next to you.
And the cool thing is, it's not a giant gong. It's a smaller gong that makes like a crashing sound, right?
I don't feel like it's that small.
Well, it's not. The gongs I'm thinking of are the ones that are.
Behind The Who or something.
Yes, exactly. Keith Moon would get up at the end, run over and hit, and it would be like, gong!
Yeah.
And it was kind of a joke, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not small, but...
don't call my gong small.
Sorry.
It's a sizable gong.
Wow. Michelle is walking out of the interview.
Yeah.
What happened? What did you say? I said the gong seemed kind of small to me. You did what?
You gong shamed her.
I gong shamed you. That's the worst thing you can do. And then I was just talking to you, I just mentioned that, and you said you saw me in the crowd.
Yes.
I do stick out, I guess.
Yes. You're very tall.
It's like Big Bird from Sesame Street.
Yeah, we were.
Check out your set.
It was hard to not just like look at you when we were playing, because we were all just like, oh my God, Conan O'Brien's like watching us play. And so I felt like I like really had to perform for you, and I feel like I was just like watching you and like hoping that you didn't like walk away.
Right. I did not walk away.
That was like my marker.
Yeah.
But then looking in retrospect, I feel like that must have been uncomfortable to be like someone's focal point.
You stood in the middle of the crowd?
No, there's like a VIP area on the side.
Okay,
Yeah.
but you weren't like blocking people behind, because I don't want you to be the tall guy in the audience, just like blocking everyone behind.
Why do you always have to go negative on me? Why can't this just be a joyous experience?
When I'm hearing tall guy in the crowd, I just think those poor people behind you.
Yeah, but this is the issue. Like, how
Yeah.
tall is your daughter?
My daughter is not super tall
Not
like
super
me.
tall.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
like, you know,
She's
and
average
she
height.
would have to suffer if or you'd have to
The
be
other thing I
separated.
That's
regret
true.
is I tried to surf the crowd.
Oh,
remember?
man.
And crushed 11 people. I just got really excited and I jumped up, and it turned out they were all about 19, and they just buckled, and small.
Yeah.
And they all buckled, and also they were like, why? You just ruined Japanese breakfast for us. We all have to go to the hospital now.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Did you try starting a mosh pit, too?
I tried that, too.
Oh, God.
I threw stuff on stage, and I kept hoping that Michelle would call me up on stage to sing one of my numbers. About growing up, lonely and sad in Boston. But you didn't.
No.
There was so much to talk about. I loved your show, and I've been really loving your music. And I love you direct a lot of your videos, if not all your videos. You're so creative in so many different ways, and just gets me excited. I love meeting young people that are hyper creative. It makes me happy about the future.
Yeah. I know. You like have your hand in a lot of different things. I can never do that.
That's not true. You wrote a book. She wrote a book called World's Worst Assistant, where she truthfully...
Wait, really?
I did. And
Yeah.
I'm his assistant. So it was all about how bad I am working for him. And then he wrote the foreword.
I wrote the foreword.
That's so cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I've had people come up to me holding the book, because it did really well. I've had people come up to me holding the book, and they've said to me, "Hey, Conan, are you okay with this?" Like she did it behind my back, and I said, "I wrote the foreword." You have a nice yard, Sona.
Thanks. I think I want to do some stuff to it, but I like it.
How long have you lived here now at this
4
house?
years. We moved here right before COVID, right
That's
before
right.
the lockdown.
Remember, you said, "Should I buy a house?" And I said, "I think you should. There's going to be a pandemic." Remember?
Yeah, you said those exact words, and
Yeah.
it was like 2 years before it even happened.
I'm always looking ahead. I had my ear to the ground. I knew stuff was brewing. And so, I remember coming over here, and you've done some very nice, the place looks great.
It's nice. It still needs a lot of stuff.
Your house is beautiful. It's wonderful.
Oh, I appreciate that, but I need new bathrooms. Can you just do it?
What do you mean? I'll just pay for it if you want.
Yeah. That's what I'm
Wait,
asking.
I
Can
want
you
a new
just give me
bathroom.
money
Hey,
so I could
guys.
I want to redo my bathrooms.
I want a bathroom.
I want to.
What's wrong with the bucket I gave you?
It's full.
You're supposed to empty it occasionally.
Oh.
You idiot.
I don't need a bathroom. I get it. Okay.
You didn't understand how the bucket works. It's full. Well, I guess I'll never excrete anything again.
Tremendous stomach ache.
It is nice. It is nice too. Also, I don't know this area as well. I don't know. It's a very different area of Los Angeles, so it's nice to get here.
Yeah, it is.
Altadena, next to Pasadena, where you live.
Christmas
Adina's.
Tree
Gourley.
Lane is here.
Why do they call it Christmas Tree Lane?
It's
There's-
amazing.
There's these big deodar trees. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. And they put lights on all of them, and it's this long street. And you're driving down. It's like you're driving by a bunch of really tall Christmas trees.
It's beautiful.
Okay, it's like therapy. It just sparked a memory. So when I was a kid, we used to have just regular Christmas trees, sawed off Christmas tree, and you put a little water at the base just to keep the needles green for 15 days, 20 days until it would start to die, and then you'd toss it out after New Year's. So then I remember sometime in the mid-'70s, my dad, who was always trying new things, found out that you could get a Christmas tree that had the root ball intact. And that way, and he said, "This is amazing. It's fantastic. We're going to have our Christmas tree have its root. We're going to bring in a live tree with its root ball." Listen to this. We're going to bring in a live tree with its root ball into our living room, and then we're going to plant it in the side yard after we're done, and it will live with us forever. And over the years, the different trees that we have will create a forest. Now, I need to explain to the listener that we have really no side yard. Our side yard is like it's a 45-degree angle drop. And before you get to the Strom's house, who are next door, it's a 45-degree, it's like a cliff, and it's very narrow. I mean, maybe it's 15 feet across, if that. And so...
What a lush forest.
And so my dad, sure enough, Christmas is over, and we all had to haul this tree out to this. Even the birds are laughing at this story. We had to haul this. It's true. It's true. He's off to tell the other birds. You won't believe it. This guy's dad was an idiot. We would then have to dig a hole. And
You actually did it.
yeah, we would have to dig a hole, and it was really hard ground. And my dad was like, "Come on, hurry up!" And we'd be like, "I just want to play with my Christmas toys. Hurry up!" So we'd dig it, and we'd put the tree in the ground. We did this for 5 Christmases in a row. They would always leave soil all over the place. And my mom was always furious and saying, Tom, Tom, there's soil all over the place. And you're like, the tree, it'll shelter us. There'll be a forest. And finally, my mother said no more of this because I think one year the root ball completely exploded and there was just soil all over the first floor of the house. So that killed that. But anyway, those trees, they never did shit.
No?
Like they died pretty quickly. I think there's one or two that are still there. But they look like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree, and it's been like 35 years.
So you go back home and you see the trees that you planted long time ago, and they're still kind of there?
Well, I try. Here's what's funny. I go back to visit. My parents still live there. My brother Neil is there. And I try to go. And last time I was there, I tried to go into the side yard. And first of all, it's like descending a mountain in Switzerland. You need to tie a rope around your belt to go down. And I go down and I'm just looking at these little, hi there, Conan. Like, it's not the mighty tree my dad thought it was going to be.
Oh, it's not a forest?
No, it's not a forest.
But that's a nice idea because otherwise you cut it. First of all, did you guys go get the trees yourselves?
Yeah, it was 1720.
Okay.
And we would get in a sleigh and we would go out and get the trees ourselves.
Right.
No, we went to a lot like everybody else.
I didn't know that they did that with the root. What is it? It's a root bulb?
A root ball.
Root ball. I didn't even know that existed. But I also...
Well, any tree that's transplanted has a root ball. You know,
I did not know that.
Or a plant.
Okay.
Matt, you understand these things, right?
I suppose I do.
Okay.
Wait, you know what a root ball is? You've heard root ball before?
I feel like you're going to be mad at me if I say yes.
Yeah, have you heard
You
the
have to
word
just be
root? Have
honest.
you heard the
Matt,
term root ball?
Matt, when she's this out of control and this wrong, you have to stand up
This
to
out
her.
of control? I'm not wrong. I've just never heard of the words root ball. I don't know what that is. But okay,
Anyway.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes. Basically, the roots are still intact, and they sit in a ball of soil, a burlap sack, if you will.
Okay, yeah, I do know what that is. I was trying to
you
picture.
didn't know what it was, though.
I don't think I did. But then when the burlap
See?
sack thing,
You're
makes sense.
the weird one. Who knew what a root ball was? Everybody here? Did everyone hear? Okay,
Yeah,
Jeff,
a lot of
you don't
people
care.
are saying yes.
Stop. No,
you know
nobody
what I love?
knows.
You invited your neighbors to come listen.
Yeah.
And your neighbors just showed up and they all gave the thumbs up. Thank you for showing up. I love that.
You guys should go now,
No.
probably.
I'm so glad that
Root ball.
it's my neighbors that live on Common Sense Lane. Anyway, isn't it funny how all I heard was Christmas Tree Lane? And it took me on this
memory lane
of my dad saying, I've got an idea. Our Christmas trees will create a magical forest. He was wrong. He was just wrong.
Do you think he'd ever be like, I was wrong about the trees?
My father admit he was wrong?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Anyway.
Where'd you get?
Yeah.
What's that?
Wait. Did that get passed down at all?
It sounds like it was passed down
Genetic?
from your dad. Sounds like someone
have your
got a trait
dad's
from
traits.
his dad.
You can't
Sounds like
share your
someone
parents.
doesn't know how
The
to
can't admit you're wrong gene is
when
passed
they're
down from the mother. That's any geneticist will tell you that. That's just common science.
Do they still get Christmas trees?
Do I? I
No,
always
do
have a
You get a
Christmas
real
tree.
one?
Do your dad and mom still get Christmas trees?
Yeah, there's still a Christmas tree there.
A real one?
Yeah.
I went fake a couple years ago.
Oh, no. We would never do fake.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
I would
Oh,
never do
okay.
fake. Do you do fake?
Yeah, I do fake.
That's gross.
That's
What?
a blasphemy. That's a sin.
Oh.
That's,
you guys have a fire hazard in your house, and you have to go buy one from a out.
What do you mean? You mean
somewhere,
get to go
and
buy
then you
one?
put it on your car, and then you have to drive home with it.
This
So
is
what
like
do you have? You have something that inflates?
It is in a box in our. It could be Christmas at any time in this
That's
house.
just
It's in a
sad.
box in our garage.
That's sad. And you
That's
know what?
sad.
I think everyone here thinks you're sad. That's just
it
sad.
smells like
Oh, another
plastic.
poll. Nobody else here does a fake tree? Thanks, Sam. Hey, my neighbor's coming through for me this time.
It's 1-to-1.
Nice. Who else? Yeah, David too. We win.
No, you don't win.
Yeah, I do
because
win.
think
You
it's generally
lose because you
agreed
don't
that
get the fragrance.
That's fake. If you have
You
a
could
fake tree,
fake the fragrance.
No, you
no.
cannot.
If you have a
No.
fake tree, it's just you're just saying, I don't want to live life. I choose not to live life.
I agree.
You know,
I hate that I agree, but I agree. And this is like the s'mores thing.
Yeah.
When you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
It's just a
I'm not
fact.
right a lot, but I mean, like I'm in the upper 90s, but when I am right, which is 98, 99% of the time, I am so right. It's crazy. It's off the charts right. And you have to have a real tree. That just
You don't have to have a real
That's
tree.
part of the
So
spirit
where did
of
you
Christmas.
buy this thing?
Also, what
Where did you
happens
buy
to your
it?
tree after
Where did you buy the tree?
Target.
Home Depot?
Oh,
Oh,
my
that's a nice
God.
tradition. Go down to
It's
Home
not a
Depot.
tradition. You buy it once. That's the good thing about it. You buy it one time and then you have. I grew up with a fake tree. We're fake tree people.
Oh, that explains
That's
a
awful.
lot.
What? You guys
that's
have
awful.
a tree in your house. It dies, and then you just toss it.
You know
what
what's
a
interesting?
waste of a tree.
You know what makes me sad? The Armenians are the oldest Christians.
They are. We're
They
the
are
oldest Christian nation. 301
Christian
AD.
nation. You guys should be representing real trees. You shouldn't be going to Home Depot and getting something that, by the way, I'm going to check it out. I bet you what you got is a bicycle rack and you think it's a tree. You're putting lights on a bicycle rack. How do you know it's a tree?
Because it's a tree. I don't know. I can't.
It's a tripod with
I'm
a couple
not
of things
gonna
coming off of
confuse
it.
a tree with a bike rack.
It's a hat rack.
Here's my
it's a bike
question.
rack.
You brought up Christianity. Where in the Bible does it say you have to get a real tree for Christmas?
Page 1.
Does Christmas even exist in the Bible?
Yes,
What are you talking
What are
about?
you talking about? Of course it does.
It talks about Santa
New Testament
Claus.
says, yes, and
It's
ye
gonna
shall
say-
get the tree. The tree shall be of the earth, of God made. The tree shall smell of fragrant green.
I'm going to tell your mom
Not
that
Home
you're making
Depot do
shit
you
up for the
go.
Bible.
You shall be smitten and smitten. And God chased Abel because Abel had a tree that was made from Home Depot
I don't care.
out of rubber and steel. Don't you remember? Have you ever read the Bible?
No.
Okay. All right. I love someone who's shouting about, show me in the Bible where it says. and then
you proved me wrong. Sorry, I didn't know that.
wrong soft G.
Oh,
Anyway.
I didn't know that the Bible mentioned Home Depot.
Where'd you get the hard G? Home Depot? The important thing is that we're all here together and it's not Christmas.
So we're waiting on you.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
working this
Oh,
out.
I
I'm trying to
see.
get
This
into
is
the
like
mode.
rehearsal.
You think what
I
I
see.
do is easy? You think I just open my mouth and babble like a baboon? No.
The fuck? Oh my god! When you die, they should give your brain to research.
Here we go. They
It's,
should
I
give
think.
I think research should take my brain long before I die. It's not helping me out any. Look, this was all good stuff, and we didn't record it because
We are
someone
recording.
did.
We are recording. We
We
got
are.
this.
You
Keep this in for the when you
This
send
is all
it.
in.
Yeah.
This is all in.
Yeah.
Listen, we were getting ready to record an episode of Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend, but I started babbling,
Mhm.
and I was doing some kind of song. Hey, little girl, is your day at home? Need to go. Was I doing that?
You were, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if we can clear that. Do we have to clear it, or is that not matter on the podcast?
Your version of it is so far removed from
Hey,
the
little girl,
original.
today at home. Need to go. We'll leave you all alone. Yeah, mine is sort of like a hoedown.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Now that you said it, we probably can't clear it.
I
don't think you can.
know.
I don't think you can. I'm just saying.
do it.
It's fine.
Let's start again.
No, you can't. I'm telling you, under 8 seconds, we're fine. Let's
You
keep
just
going.
described my wedding night.
Oh, boo!
Yay! The funniest joke in the world was just told by Conan O'Brien. And now it's a song. Now it's a song. And now it's a rap. Okay, let's stop.
That beatboxing.
Is the best,
Oh, was
right?
that what that was?
That was his.
No, that was
Oh,
me having
I thought there was a loose clothes dryer somewhere.
That was anaphylactic shock. That was not. Many times I've had an adverse reaction to like a peanut butter that I was supposed to eat, and I start going, and people gather around me and start rapping.
Is that what? What would it sound like if you tried to beatbox? Oh, so the exact same thing.
Yeah,
I like to do little,
It sounds and looks like you're on an iron lung when you do that.
but a high-end iron lung.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
When I had an iron lung as a child, it was the Cadillac of iron lungs.
Oh,
It was a really
nice.
good one. Does anyone even know what an iron lung is anymore that we're talking to? We have such a young
I don't know.
It's
fan
just a
base.
respirator, right?
Yeah.
It was a giant box they put you in that helped you breathe back
Yeah.
long before there was a real respirator, but it looked like you were encased in a giant, I don't know, it looked like an old boiler.
There's one in The Big Lebowski.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, then people do know what it is. Because
Do
everyone's
people
watched
know what The Big Lebowski is
I
anymore?
don't know. We've got to make
No,
sure our
of course they
references
do.
are
Of course
cool.
they do.
Of course they do.
Cool and up to date. That's what we have to make
No,
sure.
people know the Big Lebowski. That's what I learned when I learned what a White Russian was.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like how it's okay.
how it's made. It's made with Kahlua. It's made with Kahlua.
And then you met your husband.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Huh?
A
What
white
happened? What was-
Russian? What?
Oh.
Oh my God, he is
Oh my
Russian and he is
God.
white.
He's
Yeah.
he's a
That's-
Soviet. He's not Russian.
What's the difference?
Yeah, really.
What do you mean? What's the difference? that the Soviet Union was a lot of different countries. And so people from like, Moldova aren't Russian. They're Soviets.
I understand that. Does he consider himself? By the way, this intro is all over the map. We're beatboxing. We're talking about the breakup of the former Soviet Union.
Iron lungs.
Mm-hmm. This is a mess of an intro, and I love it.
Yeah, it's good.
This is the Jackson Pollock of podcast intros. It's just a bunch of splatter on a canvas.
Did you even start the podcast? Did you say what the podcast was called?
Oh, if people are listening to this and don't know what it is, fuck them.
Well, they've also
I'm serious.
It. And you did.
They downloaded it, and my face is on it. And if someone's going, what is this? Conan hasn't properly prepared me for what I'm about to hear.
Now we're talking. Here he goes. This is what I've been trying to get you to be.
First of all, what is a Conan? Is he that scallywag that replaced Letterman in '93? Because I won't have it. Second of all, what's a podcast? Where's Walter Cronkite? I'm upset. Where's my phonograph needle? Well, this is Conan O'Brien. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Fan. Blah, blah, blah. Jesus
this is great.
Christ.
I love this.
Oh,
this is the way it should be.
This is the way all the intros should be.
Man,
This is Pulitzer stuff.
I just want to know how that guy even found the podcast. I mean, I don't get it. Oh, okay.
No. It's like one of his grandchildren got into his Stutz Bearcat, and they just had Bluetooth put in it. And he was like, he got it to the front and turned the crank and fired it up, and he got in, and he heard me babbling about iron lungs. Oh, I remember having one of those as a child.
They have a Stutz Bearcat with Bluetooth.
Yeah. Oh, I'm saying his grandson put it in. His grandson installed it.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, what is this tooth of blue? Whose voice am I hearing? What an irritable woman she is. Papa, Grandpapa, that's Conan. This is a podcast we're listening to. Well, I'll take you for a ride because it's Sunday and that is our tradition. But listening to this man is just terrible, if he is indeed a man. Hugga chugga, hugga chugga. Now remember, you'll get a lot of inherited wealth. And then you'll go to the Ivy League school, I declare. Yes, grandfather.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, hard right turn. Kid falls out. Ah!
Oh, no.
Don't worry, there are 7 more of those back at the estate. Good thing we're real breeders. Anyway, if you can decipher this intro, good luck to you, because I sure can't. What a bag of mush that was.
And yet indicative of the quality of this podcast overall.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. We've caught lightning in a bottle.
Yeah.
A man freestyling with his 2 chums who add up to 8%. I'm telling you, with the 3 of us... Well, that's a lot when you think about it.
That is generous.
No, but gourley's a solid 6.
Oh, I'm only 2% of it.
I think in the state of this intro, this is a compliment, meaning we're not contributing to this absolute horseshit. You know what I mean?
When the episodes are good, you guys are contributing 70%.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
All right, well, we should get going.
Let's do it.
Again, very interested for fans to diagram what just happened in this intro.
Flowcharts. Venn diagrams.
Oh, yeah, and also things where you have photographs and there's yarn connecting them.
Oh, yeah.
When you're looking for a serial killer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do that with this intro, because good Lord, I don't know what happened. Toilet paper has no business trying to battle the mess of a large holiday meal. Bidets, on the other hand, shoot a precise... What the fuck happened to me? I'm a good guy. I went to a good college. I worked hard. I wrote a thesis in college. I've worked hard for years. I've raised a family. I've never gone to jail. I've never committed a crime. And here I am explaining how you gotta shoot water up your ass! Ridiculous! Insanity! What did I do? What am I, some kind of... I don't understand. How'd this happen? Toilet paper has no business trying to battle the mess of a large holiday meal? Do you know what they're implying? They're implying that if I eat a large holiday meal, I just am gonna, my bottom's gonna explode?
It's gonna be too much for any toilet paper?
No toilet paper can handle that! No! You need a whole other device!
I'm crying.
You need a bidet! that shoots water. No more smearing. It says here on the copy, no more skid marks. What happened to this?
A precise stream.
A precise stream. Lux Bidet, oh, here we go, is the #1 best-selling bidet brand. And I thought I had sold out.
Can I just say, they say people will laugh when they first see it, and we sure did.
We haven't even seen it. 3 million satisfied customers across the U.S. and over 150,000 five-star reviews on Amazon. Who uses a bidet and then says, I've got to go give an Amazon review? I've checked back there 7 times, clean as a whistle. I'm going to keep going because people are laughing too hard. Lux Bidet offers a range of patented bidet models. Oh, really? Including the award-winning Neo Plus series.
Ooh,
What does that do?
fancy.
Yeah, the bidet comes and finds you when it's time to poop. I think you should go. Really? I think you should go. That was a large burrito. Lux Bidet's Neo Plus series is the next generation of bidet attachment with never-before-seen patented features. That's right, never before seen. This series features a 360-degree self-clean mode. Easy 360-degree self-clean mode. Are people spinning around on their ass? Easy lift design, fast slide in installation, plus all the same features as their best-selling bidets. Oh my God! Then it says, please talk about why you love your Lux bidet. I don't have one! But this is my favorite ad ever. This is a fantastic ad, and this is going to go out as it is or it won't go out. Get the gifts your friends and family will never forget this holiday season. Hey, Grandma, wash your ass! Use code NA to get 20% off bidets at luxbidet.com. That's LUXEBIDET.com. And code N/A for 20% off. They made me spell bidet! You just have to... That airs as is or it doesn't air.
Early on, you were a musician, drummer.
Well, it's just
Super
sort of.
early on, but did you ever think that was going to be it, or did you always know?
No, I was not a great drummer. I was just.
I was a terrible drummer. I know you were in a band called Capital Punishment.
Yeah.
Right. I was in a band called the Bad Clams, and I was a drummer. And then I told them, I'm out. I don't have time for this. I've got other things. And I remember thinking, good luck without me. And they replaced me with a drum machine.
Oh.
And it sounded like a little.
Can we do that on this podcast?
And people were just like, whatever. It's better. It's keeping time correctly. But yeah, that was just a moment for you.
Bad
Yeah, I had a friend in high school who was the band leader, and he was really talented. We're still friends, Chris Roebling. But I was not a great drummer. I really wasn't great at keeping time. What is that documentary about Ginger Baker?
Ginger Baker, yeah.
That one,
from Cream.
Yeah. There's a great documentary about him, and he's like so like hard ass in terms of like you gotta like either you have time or you don't have time.
Oh, and in that documentary, they're saying things like, you mean great, like a great drummer, like, Keith Moon from The Who, and he goes, no, I'm talking about real drum. I mean, people are mentioning icons to him, or John Bonham from Led Zeppelin. And he's like, no, I mean a real drum. And then this guy who thinks of like maybe 3 people in the universe are real drummers, and everyone else is just shite. You have, had, just in addition to these movies you're directing, and you had all this crazy success as an actor, and then you've sort of made a conscious decision to step back a little from that, I'd say in the last 5-7 years, and say, okay, what I really want to do is craft things, direct, produce. Was a conscious decision?
Yeah, it was a moment that kind of hit me. I always loved directing since I was a kid. Mm-hmm. So like that, and then I was directing a lot of these movies I was in over the years, but I never had, except for Cable Guy, I'd never directed anything that I wasn't in. But I always thought of myself more as a director than an actor. Really, I felt like that was more where I was. I thought I was better at that. Definitely not a live performer. For my short time on SNL, it was so nerve-wracking for me to be it's still anytime doing something live, it's like, I don't enjoy it. I'm happy when it's over, and if it goes well, it's great. But so directing to me was always like a comfort area, and just happy. It just made me happy. And so it was really after Zoolander 2 came out, that was like sort of the inflection point where it's like the movie, didn't do well. It was not well received, and it was this moment in time where I was like, oh man, like what am I going to do? What do I want to do next? And I had some space just to kind of like think about it. Then this project that I'd been developing kind of right when the movie came out, Escape at Dannemora, this limited series about this prison escape in New York that happened in 2015, I think. That was there, and I had the time to work on it because I wasn't doing other stuff.
Save the date. Prepare for chaos. Get ready for You're Cordially Invited, a hilarious new movie starring comedy icons Will Ferrell and Reese Witherspoon together on screen for the first time. I cannot believe they haven't done a movie together.
Me neither. I love them both.
Hey, listen to this. It's written and directed by Nicholas Stoller of Forgetting Sarah Marshall and Neighbors. Find out what happens when two weddings are accidentally booked at the same remote venue. That sounds like trouble.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Is that what you do when you hear trouble? Uh-oh. Yeah. In a laugh-out-loud battle of determination and grit, the father of the bride, played, of course, by Will Ferrell, and sister of the other bride, played by Reese Witherspoon, chaotically go head-to-head and will stop at nothing to pull off an unforgettable celebration for the ones they love. I like the premise.
That's nice. It sounds wacky.
It's time to RSVP for Ferrell versus Witherspoon in the new wedding comedy, You're Cordially Invited. I'm going to check that movie out.
I am too. I miss good comedies. I don't feel like they make them as much anymore, and I want it.
It's time to bring them back. Watch it now, only on Prime Video. First of all, Escape at Dannemora, I love that. And to me, it's about, you get to craft something. You get to take some time, and I know how much telling a story visually is important to you. And so you get time to, let's get this exactly the way we want it. And I always think the plus and minus of doing things that are live or done quickly is we'll grab it. It may not go our way. Sometimes when it goes well, you get the rush. When it goes badly, it's over and it's time to do another one. But if you get to really craft something, it's a very different feeling, I would guess. Over a long period of time, you get to think about, what is this going to look like? How am I going to tell this story?
Right. And which is daunting too, because it's like, all right, how do I do this? But it's also, to me, it's like sort of the most subjective thing where you just go, okay, how do I see this? How would I want to see this? I think when I just got to the idea of like, basically like, what would I want to see? Because I do love comedy, and I've loved comedies growing up, but I also really love just dramatic movies.
Sure. Yeah.
So I just started thinking like, well, what would I want to see? And with Escape at Dannemora, I was like, yeah, I would love to see this if it was a movie, limited series, whatever. And the vibe and the feeling, I think, for me was so much, like it was so clear. And yeah, then you just take the time and work, again, collaboratively with people who you think are really talented and you have a similar sensibility. And you have these partners, you're a cinematographer, production designer, costume designer. Dannemora was Michael Tolkien and Brett Johnson, these two great writers. And, the truth of what happened in that story was, to me, was sort of like what I was like most interested in, because it scared me too, because I'd never done a prison escape movie. And it was like, all right, well, I have no idea how do I do this and make it real? How do I make it feel authentic? And so I just went to the real facts, and the more I learned about what actually happened and got to the real places, I just said, all right, I'm just going to go for the real thing, because that was what was fascinating to me about that story, was that how could a prison escape like this happen in 2015 that feels like something out of like Escape from Alcatraz or something?
Yeah, you don't think it's possible anymore.
Yeah, and then you realize, oh, there's like the system that's in place at this old prison. There's so many places where things can go wrong, and also the hierarchy of how it works there in terms of with the guards and the prisoners. And I mean, the dynamics in a prison, it's a huge prison too. So, it's like its own little, city or something. And so the more I talked to real people who experienced it and got the details, that was really fun for me. And then cinematically, it's fun to like figure out how to do something that, hopefully will look cool and be intriguing.
Did you ever consider being imprisoned for several years? Do you really? I mean, if he really wants to capture the story, I think you should have. If you took it seriously, I think you would have done 3 years in prison.
Years.
If you want, you know what I mean?
Not like days?
I thought you did a fantastic job, but think about what you could have done if you had been in prison.
If I'd actually experienced
Would you ever consider going to prison for 3 years?
I would like to be put in prison. Many of our listeners want me in prison right now.
The room's in an uproar right now. Can Eduardo, will you explain what you were saying?
Yeah, so I recently went to Vegas, and I was at the craps table.
Mm-hmm. Do you have a problem or anything?
No.
Would you like one?
No, but this is one of your regular activities. Is you go to Vegas and you play craps.
I wish I did it a little more regular, but yes, I do like to roll the die, and. So anyway, I'm sitting there, and you get to, if you're there long enough, you get to talk to the dealers.
If you have a big enough problem, you get to talk to the dealers.
So,
are they dealers or are they croupiers?
They're dealers. The person sitting at the center is called a stick man.
Oh,
insert joke.
No, I'm not going to do a joke about that.
A dick joke.
No, I would never do that. No.
You just
Although in high school they called me the stick man.
Okay.
There you go.
No, because I had a stick shift car.
Oh.
So
my
anyways,
penis was nothing like a stick. It's all smushed.
It's more like a leaf.
Come on.
No, it's like a crushed peanut shell. Anyway, let's get on with it.
Anyway, so chit chatting with one of the dealers.
Yeah.
And,
you know what? They love it when people come and just chit chat with them. They must love you.
Yeah. He was a cool dude.
Okay.
Anyways, so he ended up asking me what I do for a living, and I said I work in podcasting, and then he goes, "Oh, do you work on any funny ones?" And I said, "Yeah, I work on Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend." And he goes, "Conan, I love Sona."
Conan, I love Sona.
You know what? I'm happy for you, Sona.
No, you're not.
I am. I really am.
I could see it in your face. You're thinking of something right now.
No, I'm not.
Something's bubbling.
No, I'm happy for you. I'm happy that you finally got a win. You finally got a W.
Finally got a win.
But no. So anyway, that's nice. I like it. That's nice that people are out there listening.
Yeah, I thought it was cool, which led me to my next point.
Speaking of the W.
Right, exactly. So at the Win, SiriusXM has just acquired a studio there, and I thought it would be a good exercise for us, to take a little field trip and maybe check out the studio, record
an episode or two of Conan O'Brien.
Yeah, there's plenty of acts on the strip. I'm sure you can, talk to anyone.
Carrot Top?
I would
Jeff Dunham. We could get Jeff Dunham.
Can we please go and take you guys to a club and then record it, please, at a table?
What do you mean?
I want a table.
What kind of club?
What do you mean, what kind of club?
What kind of club? Just
like
a strip club.
Not a strip club. No,
one where they get dressed.
Yes. They don't. What?
Huh?
You think the opposite of a strip club is where people put clothes on?
They put more clothes on.
Yeah.
No, but it's a club.
They play sexy music and people come in moderately dressed, like they're dressed for like late summer, and then as the music plays, they put on more and more clothing until they're wearing several parkas.
Yeah, it's decidedly unsexy music too.
No,
the music they play is "Take Some Sugar Off Me."
Oh my God.
Take some sugar off me.
You know what? On second thought, I just heard that all the clubs are closed.
You don't want to party with these two guys?
But listen, so anyway, Sona and Eduardo, I want to give them a little rope to let this play out.
Huh.
So what you're saying is, if I get this right, we go to the Win, they have a SiriusXM studio there, and maybe we do an episode or two of Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend from the Win.
Right.
Now, the idea, I'm guessing what interests you about this is you get to hang and chat up your favorite.
I'm looking for a free stay at Vegas.
But I remember this very clearly from the early years of my dealings with Sona. She would come back from a weekend, and she looked bedraggled.
Vegas.
And I would say, "What's up?" And you said, "Me and my crew, you and your gang, and you said we did a Vegas U-turn,
right?"
And explain what a U-turn is.
A U-turn. I think we've talked about this before,
Yeah,
right?
we have.
what a U-turn is, in the beginning of the evening, you and your friends, or well, not in the evening, but you drive to Vegas. You don't have a hotel or anything.
Right.
You party all night.
Yep.
And then in the morning, you get like some Denny's or whatever, and then you just drive back.
I think what I remember as the detail is that you changed clothing in the car.
In a parking lot.
In a parking lot.
In a parking structure.
Parking structure.
Oh,
okay.
An aristocrat.
Oh, I see.
We went to one of those clubs you were talking
Fancy,
about,
eh?
where we go and we change into our clothes.
But what I'm saying is this would not be a U-turn. I know that we've discussed that
you
before.
can't handle a U-turn.
I can handle a U-turn.
You cannot handle a U-turn.
Oh, I did. Listen, you forget that I come from humble means. I drove out in a shitty car with Greg and Rob Lezebnik, and we went and Rodman, and we went to Vegas. This is back in the mid '80s.
I did not know this.
I did do that, yeah.
Oh.
And I've done a Vegas U-turn as well, just for the record.
Also, we stayed in the old Vegas. We didn't stay in the new Vegas. We stayed in the old Vegas where literally the buildings were built in like the 40s.
Yeah.
It
was all gone.
Yeah, this was back in the day. Anywho, I remembered saying someone needs to tear all this down. But and I said that to the owners. And so I don't know. I don't know what I think about this. I don't know.
I think it sounds disgusting.
Do we get good people to come on the podcast?
Of course.
In Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Adele is there, right?
Bruno Mars has.
Bruno Mars is there. Yeah. I mean, that's fun.
What about them Thunder from Down Under guys?
I've seen that.
There's the Sphere.
Yeah.
That new venue, the Sphere.
Oh, it'd be so funny, us doing this in the Sphere. And so it's just all these insane projections all around us in 3 dimensions and holograms. And we're just sitting here going, yeah, I don't know. That guy's a big dick.
I'd love to do a clueless gamer in the Sphere and see you just eat shit on just you can't turn left. Like
right.
It's just
I can't turn left.
Just
and
us
I'm
playing and just
I'm sitting there with some nerd. And no, I don't know. I have to say Vegas is not. You could say Vegas is my kryptonite, meaning there's not. I don't gamble. It's not like I just want to hit a bar. It's not a lot of stuff that I like to do. Now, to be fair, I've never seen a show in Vegas.
Hey, that's very much the same as me. I don't like Vegas, but I haven't seen the shows or anything like that.
Let me also say the culinary experience is different now.
It's true.
Okay,
if you love to eat, there's great restaurants.
Oh, I've heard that.
It's a big foodie town now.
Yes.
Well, aren't their cocktails all a little like just day glow?
No, some of the best cocktails now.
Okay.
You would
I'm
appreciate
listening.
this.
You don't have to get mad at me.
Wait a minute. I'm suspicious. I've never seen Eduardo this animated about anything. And that includes the time we talked about soccer, or as he calls it, football. I've given him a signed Messi jersey, and he was excited, but he's more excited about, we can go to the Win. Vegas has it all. And I'm thinking, he's getting paid.
Do you get the feeling he's in great debt and he has to actually get you there to save his ass?
I think that his nice chat with the craps guy was more or less the guy saying like, hey, Tony, get over here.
Yeah, let me see your fingers.
We got to break this guy's legs. And he went, guys, I know Conan. Do you know Sona? Yeah, I know Sona. All right. So we know Sona. What are you going to do? I'm going to get him back here, and we're going to do a show, and we're going to spend a lot of money, and you're going to get Conan, and it's going to be great. All right, you've got 24 hours.
And Conan will open for Sona, right?
Yeah. Conan opens. Keep it short. He seems kind of needy. But then Sona comes in. And hey, would Sona do would she play one of the big rooms? Oh, you bet she would.
Hey, help her brother out.
All right.
Oh my God. This is the second, by the way, Vegas employee that is
true.
a big fan of yours.
This is your place.
Yeah. Like, the waiter that I had when I went, and now this guy.
You've got 2 people in Vegas. Who like
yes,
you.
2 people in Vegas.
Well, listen, Eduardo, I don't want you to get killed. I don't think they would kill you. I do think they'd smash your fingers and your legs.
That's fair.
And so we'll help you out. We'll get to Vegas.
Great.
Okay.
I do think it's fun.
Okay. Well, I know you're going to have a good time.
I'm
And
gonna have a
also
great time.
maybe a little break from the kids, if you know what I mean.
What do you mean?
I mean, you've made it very clear that you love your children.
Love them.
But they're destroying you.
Oh, yeah.
And maybe
hate them at the same time.
24. Yeah, that's called parenthood. So 24, 36 hours in Vegas.
Yes, I'm
massages.
in. When?
Yeah, okay.
When?
Oh,
Can we do a
massages?
U-turn tonight?
Well, I don't. Eduardo, I think, is the one who's in
Yeah,
Dutch.
it kind of
he's
needs
the
to
one
happen.
All right, it's a done deal. We'll go to Vegas. I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Daddy will figure it out.
Yay!
Okay, it's time to find out what's going on with the young people in America.
Oh, is that why I'm here?
Yeah, that's why you're here.
Get ready for a youth quake.
I want to find out because listen, this summer it's been all about Taylor Swift, or as I call her, T Swift, or TS, or sometimes TS Eliot, because
that's odd.
She's been so successful, she's left a wasteland behind her. Kids, you got to learn something.
Okay.
My point is that I brought in the biggest Taylor Swift fan I know, and he's David Hopping. He's my real assistant now that Sona's just become a professional goofball 24/7.
Oh, okay.
Well, come on. He really, I mean, you still are.
You're a professional goofball 24/7. Wouldn't you say that?
Okay, sure. I guess, yeah. I guess you are.
I don't.
So you are.
Why
yes,
do
you are.
do that?
Why do I do what?
You do when you're like, I guess. When you say something to
That
me,
was a
and
really
I say
good
it back-
Nicolas Cage. That was fantastic. Anyway, let's stick to the point. And
Yes.
it's not you. Let me tell you something.
Oh.
David Hopping's here, and David Hopping, you actually went. You're the only one in this room that went to the Taylor Swift concert.
I did.
And everyone's talking about it. So this is, I don't think anyone else who's seen the Taylor Swift shows this summer has actually been recorded giving their thoughts on it. So this is a real scoop.
Yeah, and he's been multiple times.
How many times have you gone?
Twice.
Okay.
What? Was that like
3 times.
$30,000?
Yeah. How much was it?
You don't let the system work you. You have to work the system.
David,
So what
does that mean?
David, what?
No,
It
I
means
just
he
had to
came
pay
in through
sale
the
codes.
Oh, okay.
It means he came in through the air conditioning duct. A lot of people were saying, I love the part of the concert where that white Midwestern guy falls through the ceilings.
They know you're Midwestern.
Covered in lint and hits the floor really hard. So
do
tell
what
me,
you
what was it amazing? It's a 7-hour concert, is that right?
She does like 3.5 hours just herself.
And her,
Good Lord.
and her opening act is they show Dr. Zhivago, which is a 3-hour movie.
I was out until you said that.
Yeah, and then
No, you're in.
Yeah.
right, they show Dr. Zhivago, then they build an Aztec temple. In real time, and then she comes out. So the whole thing,
I
you're
didn't
in
know you
for
were
15.
there.
You're 18 hours in. Okay.
Uh-huh.
So how was it?
The best night.
Best night of your
my
life.
Yeah.
Really?
Wait, you've had dinner at my house.
I have.
Still the best
Is that
night of
just
your
a
life?
statement? Yeah.
Okay. I had burritos. You love burritos.
Oh, I love bread.
Anyway, so it was incredible. Yes.
Yeah.
Everyone says she gives a fantastic
I don't know
show.
how she does it. I was exhausted. I felt like I was hungover the next day. I had no alcohol.
Okay. Is it possible that there's more than one, that she has other people come out? Well, first of all,
Right.
she's performing in a huge space. And there are a bunch of times where she says, before my next song, I'll be right back. And she ducks behind, right? Something
A
like a
Texas
curtain.
switch.
Yeah. And it's possible that they pull the old, thank you, Texas switch. And she comes out and it's an easy look to replicate. Is that possible if there are
good
9
question.
people backstage?
I don't think so.
Okay. Oh, those there are cameras that get in
And
pretty
like
close.
her face is just on the.
But
Big
what if
screen.
that's pre-recorded
Yes,
video?
pre-recorded
and
video.
there's a stand-in live because no one's close enough.
You know, this
except
is a
for
tr-
people that pay like $30,000, and that's the Illuminati anyway. So they're going to keep this secret.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Sona, think of all the amazing things in life that are expressions of just you.
Yeah.
I mean, like the chocolate that you had on your face when you came in because you just ate that. What was it you were eating?
I was eating a giant cookie.
Giant cookie.
Yeah.
And that's so Sona.
Okay.
Or that song you stream over and over again that's
Yeah.
just so you. What's that song for you?
Twinkle, twinkle, little star.
Yeah.
That is for my boys, not
I know.
me.
Still, it's nice.
Okay.
Or, that podcast, that comedy podcast you just got to listen to.
Yeah, Conan O'Brien needs a friend.
Exactly. Is that what you listen to in your spare time?
Yeah.
I love it. Everything that makes you makes all the difference. State Farm believes insurance should work the same way. Your plan, your coverage selections can be personalized by you and only you.
Cool.
I shouldn't shout, but this is how strongly I feel about it.
You got so aggressive.
The ability to choose the plan you want by picking the options that fit you, like choosing to bundle your home and auto policies, is what the State Farm Personal Price Plan is all about. Getting the coverage you want at an affordable price just for you. Call or go to statefarm.com today to create your State Farm Personal Price Plan. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customers. Availability and eligibility may vary. I think it's very highly possible that it is like 7 different people who can look like Taylor Swift. They show pre-recorded stuff on the big screens. People don't know. It's playing to a track. I heard TMZ has footage of her backstage eating a giant bowl of mushed corn and just corn mash.
Smoking a giant cigar.
Yeah, smoking a giant cigar. And she's on the tape saying, suckers. And she's eating it off of a giant table that's made of $1 million bills.
Yeah.
That's a tape that I heard TMZ has, but they're just slow to get it out. They got some editing problems. Because you know how slow they can be.
They're so slow with their with how they get their news out.
Yeah. Can I confess something?
Yeah.
I can't name a single Taylor Swift song.
What are you
Not
talking
a
about?
Not
Single one.
Yeah, you can.
Today's the day. Here we go.
Single one.
Off on our way.
Okay, so Conan can't either.
No, I'm just naming them. I'm ripping them off. They're incredible. They're rolling off my tongue.
Keep going.
Who are you gonna be?
Mm-hmm.
He was my current, but now he's my ex.
Oh.
He's in my rear view window. Don't need him no more.
Some of these actually sound like they could be.
I was going to say, and also a lot of her songs are just like a word that we use regularly.
I love her song, the acoustic ballad, Fuck You, Jake Gyllenhaal. She's got some great tunes.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing? What's the matter? You don't like this segment?
I love it.
Okay. You're getting all nervous and stuff.
I'm always nervous.
What made it so stand out? Like, what did you see at a Taylor Swift concert that you don't see elsewhere?
The one I went to, she announced 1989 Taylor's version.
And she's re-recording that because someone else owns that album, right? See, it's weird. I know stuff about her, but I couldn't tell you a song.
So
wait a minute.
Whole night.
That's a whole idea I just had. We'll get to Taylor Swift in a second. Yeah. Guys, this is ingenious. Okay, so
we're gonna
we re-record every podcast word for word.
God.
And we sell them. We sell them on television late at night on a 1-800 or a 555 number. And it's called Conan, the real Conan. 1963 when I was born.
This is good.
And we sell them and we get to keep all that cash.
Yeah, I'm in.
And then we disparage these other ones because they're not real. They're owned by the man.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that? Do you guys want to do that? Because I don't.
I'm busy.
Yeah, I don't want to do it.
I'm really, really busy. Yeah. I don't have time.
I'm free.
You're free. Okay. Why don't you do, hey, David, why don't you do all parts? You be me, Sona, Gourley.
Seat to seat.
Yeah. Including whatever interview we
I have
were
a wig here. Yeah.
So anyway, keep going. So Taylor Swift.
Oh, no. So she announced 1989. So the whole night she kept wearing like new blue dresses because that's the color that represents 1989.
Why? Why does blue represent 1989?
It just does.
Culturally she decided this?
So when the
It just kind of became, all of her albums have a color associated to it.
So David, when the Democrats are winning in a landslide, that means that's Taylor Swift?
Yeah.
That's covering the map? Beating the red?
Well, only 1989.
I just don't understand why blue means Taylor Swift, 1989.
It's just, I don't know where it came from. I think the fans just made it into
That's
a
such
thing.
a major color. You can't claim a whole major color for one album.
She's not saying no one else can use blue.
It's just what represents it.
She's just saying, hey, 1989 was my blue phase. And then red, I'm guessing, was her red phase.
You know, Speak Now Purple.
Yeah. Okay. What about Midnights? Black?
Yeah. No Reputation's black.
Oh, right.
What's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
Oh, God. Long Live.
Mine's Long Lives.
That was good.
Oh, thanks.
And what's your other one?
All Too Well.
All Too Well.
10-minute version.
Yeah, 10-minute version.
Yeah.
I like there's a 11-minute version I like because you just hear her coughing and saying, "Did we get it? You think we got it?
Where's my bowl of corn?
Yeah.
My mushed corn.
Can I have my corn mush now? What else do you like?
I mean, the whole Midnight's album.
Yeah, well, don't even get started.
Folklore Evermore.
Yeah, Folklore is Evermore.
She's not the first artist to have to re-record a full album because she didn't own it.
No, I know JoJo did.
Def Leppard.
Right.
No, they re-recorded
JoJo?
it because
Really?
You know, like
they
the Get Out.
Yeah.
Didn't they lose the master recordings? That's why they re-recorded it?
No, someone wouldn't allow them to go digital with it. And so they re-recorded it note for note, exactly the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, so why rain on Swifties parade?
I'm not raining. I'm just saying.
You are. You're like, she wasn't the first. I think it's amazing what she
Are
did.
you a leopard head? Yeah? You are?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm cool.
Right.
Sure.
Def Leppard.
Because I know how to rock and I like metal.
Yeah.
Okay?
Pour some glucose on me.
That's Whitesnake. Isn't it?
No, that's the old
Pour
DL.
some sugar. Oh, it is DL. What am I thinking of?
I don't know. What are you thinking of? You're so
Here
wrong.
I go again on
they're
my
the same
own.
song.
Yeah, it is the same song. That's right. I
Well,
was thinking
all rock
Whitesnake.
songs are pretty much the same.
I think Taylor Swift should record Def Leppard songs and Whitesnake
Now
songs.
we're talking.
That's
Yeah.
next project.
Oh, she should also record famous news broadcasts.
Yes.
Oh, the Hindenburg is coming into Lakehurst, New Jersey, and oh my God, the humanity!
Why
the
that
humanity!
one? How about cheerful ones?
When does someone break into the news and go, now something cheerful? A bluebird had a baby.
Oh,
No one does that. It's
come
always something
on.
bad.
You don't know. Hey, you
Moon
know, guys,
landing.
the war is over.
Yeah, there you
we
go.
did it.
Oh, we killed, everyone died. For nothing. Oh, telling you. All right, I got to wrap this up. David, I'm glad you had a good time.
Yes.
And I am happy for all the Swifties out there. My daughter's a huge Taylor Swift fan, and she went to the show and lost her mind, and it made her so happy that I was indebted. I was indebted to Taylor Swift. Seriously, it's nice to see someone putting out so much positivity.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
All
that seems
joking.
true. Yeah.
No, seriously.
Yeah, I
all
agree.
joking aside, I'm hugely happy for her, and just I think I don't know. We've had just so much bad news
Yeah.
for such a long time that when people are all excited about the Barbie movie or Taylor Swift and
Beyonce.
Beyonce,
The ladies are doing it.
ladies
this
are doing
summer.
it. Go, ladies, go! Because
Yeah.
you seem to know what you're doing. We do not,
Yeah.
us fellas. All right.
Well, I'm a lady.
Well,
Okay.
sort of.
Are you
Well, okay.
I'm just like,
I'm more of a broad. I guess I'm more of a broad.
You're a broad. You're a broad. What a broad! Yes, you're a tough broad. Sona was a bouncer for 4 years at a club.
I'd be a good
Hey,
bouncer.
you get the fuck out of
would be
here!
a good
No.
bouncer.
Would be a great bouncer.
But
You'd
I'd
be a great
also,
bouncer.
I'd be nice. People, I'd have a lot of regulars.
That's true.
Because I'm cool too.
Well,
I'm a cool metal guy.
Go,
I have
boy.
a name
All right,
at the
all
Don't
right.
clubs.
say I'm a cool
Can I
metal
end it now?
guy.
I haven't seen you at the meetings.
Because metal guys don't say, hey, I'm
Guys.
a cool metal guy.
Guys,
You
I'm
wouldn't
going to be
know.
responsible. We had a better ending, and then we kept going.
Yeah.
And then when he said, I'm a cool metal guy, there was just diarrhea on the wall. So I'm ending it. Peace out, Tupac.
I had a Sona question. I know that I'm coming in with questions, and that's awkward.
Oh,
I love
what?
this.
I'm holding up a little note card of
I'm loving this
questions.
so far.
Okay.
This is delightful.
My Sona question is, with Conan, you go so hard on him. What is too far? Have you ever said something that's too mean, and then it's like, what? Like we got to cut that out. It's too
Well,
mean.
I don't think I have to say, you guys could tell me, I don't think we've ever cut out anything that when you guys go after me, I don't think we've ever cut out anything.
And we've never cut out anything when you don't act like you don't come after us.
Oh,
Yeah.
There's
I don't.
no limit. There's no limit.
My record is clear. It's all in the history books. Do you know what I
No,
mean? There's it's like World War II footage. We've all seen it. Yes, I go.
It's like
There's no limit.
It's
Yes.
not like World War II footage.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
You've completely misunderstood World War II.
really.
And footage.
I thought World War II was a lot of passive-aggressive bickering
No.
between
Very direct.
Stalin, Hitler, and
No.
Churchill.
No,
No.
my
Wasn't it?
God, Conan, how did you miss
I-
this? You read history.
Wasn't it a feud between podcasts? Well, now I have to go back and look at these again.
Back then, it was radio. It was passive aggression between radio hosts.
Yeah.
Orson Welles was involved.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. To answer your question, well, Sona, I mean, Matt, you would know because you
I
edit
don't
this
think
thing.
I have ever cut anything you've
No.
said to him. I think I've cut one or two exchanges with you and me, and not because they were like bad. It was more like they just, for whatever reason, took the air out or didn't land or
Yeah.
something like that.
Right, that would be
Yeah.
your fault.
It
Yeah.
would have been.
Yeah.
If
Yeah.
anything, there have been moments where I was like, I should have gone harder
Right.
on
Yes.
you.
Well,
There's more I should have said.
Well, the one I was listening to the other day, I admire this. I do ads in my podcast. I have to say what's in the ad. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing.
I know.
Like, you were doing an ad for like Conan TV or something, and at the end of it, Sona had made fun of it so much. I was like, does this even exist?
We did an
Sona's
ad.
like, no one wants to watch that, Conan.
You know what we did? We did an ad.
Oh my God.
We did an ad the other day. Mike, this is true. We did an ad the other day, and it's, I read sometimes I'm reading these cold, and we get this, they slide this piece of paper in front of me, like, what's this one? And I just start going, and I say, like, if you want to monitor your cat's health, this device uses lasers and ultralight sound to measure the quantity, quality, and size of your cat's poops, basically, and then gives you up-to-date analysis of what your cat's health could be in the future. And then I went on a long rant about the fall of Western civilization.
Yeah, fair enough.
I don't know on this show where the ads begin or end.
No, and I've always thought...
what has been advertised?
Do you know what?
I don't know what the call to action is.
My ads are a dare to advertise on Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. It's like, if you can handle this, advertise.
I think what's happening is rival companies are paying for the other company's ads so that you will do damage to their business.
Yes, it's an enemy. It's an enemy move.
It's a smart move.
It's like World War II in that way.
Exactly.
Yes.
It is just like in World War II.
He learned it from World War II tactics.
When Churchill paid for ads that were pushing what Hitler wanted.
It's propaganda. It's Operation Mincemeat. Yeah.
It is so funny, the idea of Toyota desperately plotting to have me do a Ford ad.
Yeah.
Because they know, this will get them.
Yeah.
It's like
this will really cripple Ford.
It's like what they wanted was 30 seconds of an advertisement, and what they get is 5 minutes of nothing.
Hey there, welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Fine program today. Matt Gourley joining us.
Hi.
Good to see you. And Sona Movsesian. And a happy birthday to you.
Oh, thank you.
You had your birthday yesterday.
Yesterday. Yeah, but I celebrate all month, but that's okay.
Yeah, what's that all about?
I like it.
Yeah. I also get confused by your Christmas celebrations because you celebrate real Christmas, but also Armenian Christmas.
Or ours is real Christmas. Yours is fake Christmas.
What I just said, and I wasn't even trying to be funny, was very offensive.
It was.
And I apologize.
Oh.
Yeah. Because I shouldn't have said real Christmas. I'm sure people think of the Christmas on December 25th, and you guys celebrate it when?
January 6th.
Yeah. I'm sure that...
I know now January 6th is like for something else.
Well, yes, of course. Well, there's a theory that the fracas, I call it fracas, at the Capitol occurred. And I later on looked it up. Everyone participating in that, it was 98% Armenians.
No!
And that they were rushing the Capitol to exchange, to give gifts to each other.
Oh, I thought to get the trees left over.
Yeah, exactly. That it was just a misunderstanding. It was an Armenian Christmas, and it just happened to be the Capitol was in the way.
Oh, okay.
You know?
There were a lot of good sales. And
they were on their way
to
celebrate Armenian Christmas.
That's right.
And it was like, God, we could go around the Capitol. Let's go through it. Listen.
All right. Yeah. My birthday was yesterday.
Your birthday was yesterday.
Yeah.
So you celebrate all month, but is everyone else obligated to celebrate your birthday all month?
She always did this. When she was my assistant, she would keep bringing up, it's my birthday month.
Yes.
And it was kind of a nightmare.
It's not a nightmare. Isn't it just a nice way to see people and just be like, hey, it's
no, it was like extortion. You wanted gifts.
It's not a slippery slope where you start going, it's my birthday year.
I mean,
then
it
suddenly
could be.
It's eternally your birthday.
Wouldn't that be great?
Well, don't let me give you any ideas.
My birthday season, and then it turns into my birthday year. I just like seeing people, and especially now it's harder for me to see people because I have family obligations. And so I like to use it as an excuse to like go to dinner.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Sure.
Everybody should do it.
Let's get back to Armenian Christmas. Now,
oh, God.
Armenian is the oldest sect of Christianity. Is that correct? The
Armenians are the first to adopt it as their national religion.
Right. That's right.
Yes.
Yes. That's the correct way to say it.
Yes,
I'm glad I educated you.
Oh, you didn't educate me. I knew that.
Pretty much. You're welcome.
I knew that.
Let me teach you more about Armenia.
I worked for you.
Yeah,
you're going to teach me about Armenia?
Yeah.
What? No,
What's
you're
that?
Not. You're not.
I think I know more about it than you.
Yeah. You might know more about the Soviet
Cher's
Union.
Armenian.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
Dr. Kevorkian.
Why do you always do Dr. Kevorkian
Those
second?
are your two big ones.
Don't do
Calrissian.
Yeah.
No, let's not do the Armenian list again.
Okay, here's the thing I will say to you. You do both, though, right? You do
Yeah, we
December
do both.
25th. That doesn't.
Yeah.
I don't like when people do both.
Yeah,
What?
Pick one.
Pick one.
Why? I'm an Armenian American.
You're
so I'm
taking
doing
gifts
Armenian
away from
and-
us.
Yes. I don't. Then I feel like. Yeah, but guess what? I believe that's true.
It's a really us versus them mentality,
Well, I
Matt.
didn't start this.
Yeah, I'm tired of immigrants coming into this country and taking Christmas gifts from me.
Oh, Eduardo?
Eduardo, that's just the way it is. If you come into this country and you celebrate more than one Christmas, we've got a problem.
What if we take the gifts you guys didn't even want?
Yes. Thank you.
Oh my
Uh-huh.
God. This is, man, the metaphors here are blowing my mind.
I know, because there is a lot of re-gifting at Christmas for white elephants and things.
Yeah, why is it called a white elephant?
This is really blowing my mind. So you're saying that you guys are taking the gifts that we don't want,
Yes.
but then bitching about it.
Right.
All right.
White elephant, white Christmas?
Yes.
Holy shit.
Why?
Wait, but why is it January 6th? Was Jesus born on January 6th? I know December 25th
Eduardo
isn't
knows
really the
better than
right
I
way,
do.
right?
It's
I don't know.
Eduardo, you are married. Your wife is Armenian.
Correct. And in Mexican American culture or Mexican culture, also January 6th is celebrated because of the Three Kings Day.
Three Kings Day. That's it.
So January 6th is also Three Kings Day.
The George
Correct.
So it's
Clooney movie?
possible. No, you're really tangling
Oh,
this
boy.
thing up more than it needs to be. So January 6th.
It's also Elvis's birthday, so technically it's 4 Kings.
All
No,
right.
Elvis's
No, but-
birthday is January 8th.
It is?
Yeah, that's my
Yeah.
dad's birthday, too.
Yeah.
Wait, your dad is born. I was
Did you
born on
just
January 7th.
Wait, wait a minute, Blay. You waited to interject. You wanted to make sure you had something good, and you jumped in with Elvis's birthday, and you were wrong.
Yes.
That's fucking crazy.
Sorry.
You're like a guy that waited outside a house in case there's trouble. It caught fire. Other people put it out. And then long after the fire was out, you came rushing in and threw fluffernutter all over the place.
And I set the fire myself because
Yeah.
I didn't need to interject.
And Matt just
And his
knew
birthday is
when-
actually January 8th,
Yeah.
not
Well,
the 6th and
that's
7th.
what I said.
Oh, sorry. I thought you said the
But also,
7th.
it's his dad's birthday.
Can we straighten one thing out?
No,
We've
I think everything's very clear.
We've determined that January 6th was when the Capitol was attacked. It was an insurrection, but also Armenian Christmas.
Yes.
But also Three Kings Day.
Correct.
Is it possible that a lot of the crowd, and I'm not making
God.
excuses,
Oh, God.
but is it possible that many people in the crowd were excited about Armenian Christmas and Three Kings Day? And should we look into this? And then they were on their way to some big festivity and fucking Capitol's in the way. Is that possible? And yes, there's ways to go around it, but oftentimes I found it's better to smash doors and go through.
Oh, you do?
And then later on, the left is like, this is an insurrection. Excuse me. Poll the crowd. How many were celebrating Three Kings Day?
They arrested a lot of people who were there, and nobody mentioned Armenian Christmas.
Well, I think after the fact, you know.
What? You're embarrassed?
Yeah, probably embarrassed.
And
like,
you don't
we
want to
got outta
besmirch
here.
it.
Yeah, you don't want to
Yeah.
besmirch it.
What if someone was like, "It's Elvis's birthday"?
Maybe they were early for Elvis's birthday, which is on the 8th.
You know
we
what?
all know.
They were
Guess
doing.
what? There were like 9 people. The guy wearing the buffalo horn hat,
The bison dude.
the bison
Shaman.
dude, he was there celebrating Elvis's birthday. And like most insane people wearing a bison hat, he was 2 days off.
Yeah. And 2 people there were celebrating my dad's birthday.
Yeah. I just think the Justice Department should really figure out
I
how
agree.
much of the crowd was celebrating other stuff
Yeah.
and just got confused.
Or Blaze's birthday too. Maybe they were there for Blaze's birthday.
When is your birthday?
January 7th.
Were you there?
You know what? There is usually a big crowd in Washington that gathers the day before Blaze's birthday. And then they quickly remember that they're off by a day. And so they try to rush to where Blaze is. And oftentimes the Capitol's in the way. I just think this is an alternate. It should be an alternate history show where we explore
I like
Yeah.
this.
other possibilities.
I like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, stay tuned for the third act segment of this episode, and we'll be back with another alternate historical possibility.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Booth was just angry that Lincoln was blocking his view
Yes.
of what was happening
That's
in the
right.
theater.
Down in front,
he paid
sir.
yeah, sir.
He's tall.
Sir, remove that hat, sir. I'll remove that hat when I'm no longer president, you whippersnapper. If only I had a right Derringer. Blam! Alternate history.
Is that your Lincoln impression?
Well, I tell you, 407 years ago.
What?
Oh, yeah.
That's not. That
You know
can't
what I
be
will
how
tell
he
you?
sounds.
Many people don't understand what Lincoln really sounded like. He had a high, reedy voice. Many people give him a 407 years ago.
Yes.
No, he did not have that voice. He was described at the time.
I like the other one.
I know, but I'm being my accurate Lincoln is,
No.
look who's here.
No, don't do that.
I'll take off my hat, Booth. Once you settle down, but I'm trying to enjoy my American cousin, see?
I mean, honestly, why are you wearing a hat in the theater, though, too, right?
He didn't take it off. It was a thing with Lincoln.
He really didn't?
He was a real prick about it. Yeah. He refused. No, what are you talking about?
I don't know.
Nothing here is real.
Let me just remap the thread of this conversation.
I made up that he refused to take his hat off. Of course he took his hat off. Or we'd be in the Smithsonian right now with a big hole in it.
But the Armenians going through the Capitol to get to Armenian Christmas is real.
I just think we should investigate that.
Okay.
That's all I'm
Wait,
saying.
but what is his voice?
It was high and reedy.
It was high and reedy.
I have heard
That's real?
Yeah.
Come
didn't,
on, man.
Didn't Daniel Day-Lewis kind of play it that way?
Yeah, Daniel Day-Lewis gave him the real voice that they think he had.
Yeah.
And a lot of theater goers were like, what? He doesn't sound like James Earl Jones. And that's not what Lincoln sounded like.
Right.
So we actually did get a little historical fact out of this, despite my best attempts. And now you're convinced that Booth shot Lincoln because he didn't take his stovepipe hat off.
Yeah.
And it gave Booth an obstructed view.
I'm only not convinced because you keyed me in that was false.
Yes.
So thank you. I now know the truth.
But that would have been warranted.
Okay. Terrible. A terrible segment.
I'm sorry.
A segment.
Spoken like a true Christmas denier.
Sometimes I
think someone should bust into this room right now and shoot me with a Derringer, because that is the only way to end this.
I volunteer.
You know what? And you're a guy that would own a Derringer. I got it
for Tyrannus.
You know what? You got a bit of a Boothy vibe to you.
You do.
You
Yeah.
do. You're a
And
little
also-
Boothy.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Edwin
you're a
was the
little
greatest
Boothy.
actor of all
Also,
time.
he's a guy that would own a Derringer. Can you imagine a guy
He
busting
would.
a guy busting it, and he has? Oh, I got it at a local flea
I
market.
do not own a Derringer singular.
Yeah.
Okay, first of all.
You own Derringer?
Yes, I do. One on each leg garter.
Oh.
I love it. Someone busting into your house, and you're like, "Don't worry, honey," and you're putting a ball into a little Derringer and powder, and you're packing it in.
No, those were cartridge-based guns.
Little Boothy.
All right, little Boothy around.
Yeah.
He's a little Boothy around the eyes. It's time for an important ceremony that we have not done in a while. State of the podcast. This is where we, it is. It's like State of the Union. Once a year, the president talks about the state of the country, and it's usually a lot of nothing. But
Let's see if we can top it.
Well, I'm just saying, there's a state of the podcast. We take our job seriously here.
Yeah.
And this is where we talk about where we are and what we've achieved. Matt Gourley, I look to you because I'm just the chimp that they've put into the Soviet space capsule. Yeah. I don't know. I've just been...
You got that right.
Wait, why don't you look at me to give you the state of the podcast?
Because I don't think you're really paying attention to that.
This is true.
Yeah.
No, you're right. That's
I'm
fair.
just being completely honest.
No, you're right.
But
You're right.
but Matt Gourley, you are a professional. You were brought in to no, seriously,
That
you were
was a
brought in.
dig.
No, it's not a dig against you. It's a dig against myself too. You were brought in as this professional podcast man. This this magical man who could take these clownish fools and turn this into a really good podcast, and you did that. And we owe you a debt of gratitude, and also you have a perspective on how the podcast is going, I would think. How do you think it's going?
I think the state of the podcast is strong. We've branched off by now into satellite radio. There's a solid and strong, thriving YouTube channel of clips from this show. And I think I'm just working under the grand tutelage of Adam Sachs, who we usually bring in on these segments because he's the real poobah.
Yeah, he is the man, some say the dark force behind the throne.
Right. The Emperor.
The Emperor.
I'm just Vader. He's the Emperor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is his name? Palpatine?
Yeah, Sheev Palpatine.
What is it?
Sheev Palpatine.
Sheev? What do you mean?
Sheev.
That's his first name?
That's his first name.
He had a first name?
Sure, well, he's got to live, doesn't he?
Does he? I thought his first name was Emperor.
No, that's his dark, like Darth Tyrannus persona. He was a senator on Naboo for years.
Terrible that we went down this little cul-de-sac.
So
this is a cul-de-sac of death. Let's get to the point.
You asked.
Yes,
State
true.
of the podcast, strong.
The state of the podcast, according to Matt Gourley, is strong, but we're bringing now in Adam Sachs, who's the man behind the man behind the man. Adam, tell us how you feel it's all going.
It's going very well. Matt touched on a couple of the big things that are some of the important updates. You know, when COVID hit and we left our Warner Brothers studio and we went on to Zoom, it sort of forced us to start to incorporate video into our podcast because we were on video on Zoom. We were always before that, like, let's keep cameras out. You know, we wanted it to be a very camera-free environment, people to sort of forget where they were and just have an intimate conversation. And sometimes cameras can impact that. But being on Zoom over COVID forced us to introduce cameras, and then we started to capture this YouTube video, and eventually we were like, well, we also happen to have a, you know, robust YouTube channel with a lot of followers. Let's try and put some of this video content out there and see what happens. And it did really well. And our existing YouTube fan base was excited to see what you all look like.
I have a lot of fans that watched me on television for almost 30 years who were just excited to see what I look like.
Wow,
which is
really?
unbelievable.
Huh.
I just like they constantly were draping blankets over the television.
Really? I got hundreds upon hundreds of comments about how old I look compared to how you made me seem. Just brutal. Like, that's him? You know?
Did that hurt your feelings?
Yeah.
Well, what did I do? Ben clearly made you seem youthful and vibrant.
No, you made me seem like a carnival teen.
Well, anyway, I didn't come here to be accused of anything. So it sounds...
So the Zoom video did well, but our fans were accustomed to high quality video, and the Zoom video looked like crap for the most part. And now that we have this really, you know, state-of-the-art studio with high quality cameras that do sort of disappear into the background.
We did, I will say, during the pandemic, when we were doing the podcasts on Zoom, for reasons I still don't understand, we used 7-Eleven security cameras.
That's right, yeah.
And they were set at the same angle.
And we all had to go into separate 7-Elevens to record.
Yeah, exactly. And then we were all robbed while we were recording. But we did catch the villains. So this is interesting to me. I want to point out this thing that I noticed. So I'm in television, and then I decide, you know, I want to strip it down. I want to do long-form interviews. I don't want there to be any video. I just want it to be audio, and I'll talk to people. And after all these years of doing 6- and 7-minute interviews, I'll really get to explore all these areas that I never had a chance to explore before with these fascinating people. This is great. And so we do it for a little bit, and then inevitably people say, you know, it'd be really great if we had some cameras in there. And I think, oh, okay, we'll put some cameras in there. And we do that, and that's fine. And then they say, it'd be really great if we did some of these for a live audience, like at the Beacon Theater or at the theater downtown LA theater. Let's do it, you know, what about that? And I think, oh, okay. And then they say, you know, if you're going to be in front of an audience, it'd be really fun if you came out first and sort of entertained the crowd a little bit. And I went, I'll do that. Might also be good if you had some music behind you. You want to get Jimmy Vivino and some of the guys? Sure, I'll do that. I realize they tricked me into doing a television show
You're
again.
In a Twilight
it's
Zone
the same thing.
Yeah.
A couple of times I've realized that. Well, farewell, late night show. That's the end of you, and now something new. Me jumping around like an idiot in front of a live audience with music behind me, and then interviewing the people that I interviewed on television.
Tell us the Greek tragedy about the man who couldn't not do a talk show.
It's all fun.
So Adam, it's strong, and there's no danger of this thing ending in the next couple
it's evolving.
Weeks.
I mean, the fan episodes is another thing that has changed over the past. I mean, we maybe have done a state of the podcast since then, but I don't know. I mean, the fan episodes have been another thing that we've sort of added to the show, another evolution of the show that I think is really great, adds another dimension. Fans.
Well, what I love about it is I'm talking to people all over the world. That just blows my mind. If I'm talking to someone who's in Eastern Africa, you're talking to someone who's in Iran. The fact that I always go back to this, but I'm always amused that we're infecting the brains of people in these far-off cultures.
Pandemic.
I know,
this
exactly.
Is the real pandemic.
I know, but I do love talking to these people and finding out what their lives are like and what they're doing, and so that's a gift that keeps on giving. As much as I love talking to the celebrities,
we talk to so many really funny people and fascinating people, but I don't know. When we get a chance to talk to someone who lives up in Wales and they've got a really specific kind of life and we get to a peek into that world, that blows my mind.
The diversity of those conversations is really is a different layer that a lot of the celebrity episodes don't necessarily have.
Right. Well, because celebrities are all phonies.
And then like the number side is, we don't need to get into it, but it's very strong. It's I think across
talking like in the teens,
across the board, the podcast industry at the beginning of COVID took a hit. The audience numbers took a hit. I think people stopped commuting. They stopped going out to the gym. A lot of routines changed. And so there was a period of time where there was a decrease just in the industry for listening. Oh. And I think over time, not only have people figured out a way to work podcasts back into the routine, a lot of the routines have come back, but even if they haven't, podcasts have come back into their lives. And now we've exceeded pre-COVID numbers.
What?
Whoa.
Why?
I think it was my it's the neediness that I keep putting out there.
Yeah.
Conan O'Brien needs a friend. That neediness, I think there's a sense that people felt, my life changed during COVID, but man, I'm worried about Conan. He's so
made people
needy.
feel better about how bad things were because they're like, at least I'm not Conan O'Brien.
All right, there you go.
Is that? I thought that's where you were going. I thought that's the path you were going down. No?
No.
Oh. See, now you're gonna make fun of my hard G's and stuff.
No.
Okay. I thought that's where you were headed. Where were you headed?
I don't know where I was headed.
Okay.
I'm just a guy, a creator, I suppose, a force.
Ugh,
Does the sun know that it supplies light to the earth? No, the sun just does what it does, and then all life stems from the sun. So I guess I'm like the sun, a big ball of gas.
Yeah, there we go. You got there.
It's burning everything around me.
Yeah.
Well, this makes me happy. This makes me happy that the state of the podcast is strong. I'm indebted to you, Matt Gourley.
And I you.
We'll edit that out. Adam Sachs, I'm indebted to you.
And I you.
Eduardo, indebted to you for the good work that you do, engineering this show, making it all happen.
Thank you, sir.
And who else? Let's see.
How about,
my glasses
one more
on.
Person in the room.
Maybe
there's
your
one more
assistant of 14
person
years.
right next to you.
Yes.
You
Of
needed
course,
your
I
glasses.
do my part. So that's me thanking me.
No.
And Sona, you, of course. You're the best.
Okay, well, that's nice.
All right. Well, we're having fun. We hope you're having fun listening to this foolishness.
The way you said that didn't sound fun at all.
We're really having fun. I hope you're having fun,
The way this
too.
needs to end as we go.
Yeah.
Love you guys.
Love you guys, man.
Love
Group
you.
hug.
Love you.
Love you all.
Love you.
Oh, don't, Adam. When you said it, it chilled me to the bone.
That was, you just bro side hooked me.
Yeah. You don't even see. Adam doesn't even see humans. You just
a little forced.
just see metrics and demos when you look at us.
Did you just roofie us?
Yeah.
Hey, earlier in this episode, we were talking about hearing loss. So we thought we'd just on the fly try to test out some frequencies and see where we're all at.
Are we prepared to do this?
No.
Oh.
Can I turn my headphones up all the way? Is that cheating?
I wouldn't recommend it.
We have to.
Oh.
Okay, Eduardo, you're the one I think who is captaining this. What have you done?
This is kind of unofficial, but I
Okay.
just got curious and I looked up on YouTube, how to conduct a hearing test. And so somebody posted a hearing test that I imagine is going to play different frequencies. You'll hear a long beep. I think the scenario is you have to hopefully hear these. As it gets higher, typically people start to lose their
What's your
hearing.
degree in?
Audio engineering.
Okay. That's
that's all the
that's
doctor
good.
I need.
You guys, we all have to put our headphone monitors to the 11 o'clock position.
Extra credit for anybody who can guess what hertz it is.
Oh, fuck you.
wow.
Eduardo, come on.
11 o'clock, meaning so just off of.
Yeah, just
okay.
left of center.
Okay.
Okay, so here's a quick test just
Hertz.
to make sure that you guys are starting with the same control.
Duh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. We
Okay.
hear that.
Now, how
It
loud
said to kill the president.
from your volume standpoint? From your volume standpoint, did that feel like too loud?
Too
or
little loud. Yeah.
Okay.
So does it just keep going?
It'll
and
keep
do we...
going. It's going to get higher.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was just the beginning, Sona.
I get so nervous. I feel like
I
we're
know.
taking a real test.
We are.
Well, in a way, we are. What could be more real than a test of our own health and
All right,
well-being?
Here we go.
One with Oh.
Got it. Hear
Yeah.
it.
Feel good about that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Got it.
The call you've tried to make is not
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Good. Yep.
Riveting.
This is a test, guys.
Okay.
Got it.
Uncomfortable, but got it. Yeah, I hear it.
I got it.
How many of these are there?
We're not even halfway there yet.
Shit. Okay.
Got it.
I hear
Got
it.
it.
Tea's ready.
Ugh.
Yep. Got it still.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I'm still here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which one of us is going to be the first one to go out?
I think we all know.
This feels like Russian roulette. Yeah. Got it. Conan?
These all sound like you suck to me. Yeah, I'm still here. Yes, I still hear it. Fine.
Keep the jokes going.
Yeah.
This is like the time we said hi back and forth a bunch of times.
Yeah, only much shittier.
Ooh. I got that one
Hold
too.
it.
Yeah.
Got this.
Got it.
I'm feeling good so far. I'm
Yeah, me
hearing all
too.
of these.
We're not halfway done yet.
Shit.
Okay, just Eduardo, don't be the voice
Okay.
of doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Still in.
Why can I hear you? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Okay, still here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's getting up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's quiet. Is it quiet to you guys? Is it quieter?
It's getting
I hear it
quieter.
just fine.
This is not a bragging thing.
I heard that
Yep.
one.
I hear
Yep.
it, but it's
Loud as a bell.
starting to sound like airplane background noise.
Okay. Uh-oh.
That's gone.
That's gone for me too.
It's gone.
Okay, so we all went out at the same time? None of us are dogs.
None of you are dogs. No, you got all the way to 12,000 hertz.
What does that mean?
In fairness, well, so the human ear. See, now I'm getting too brainy
No, that's
about
okay.
it.
That's
But
okay.
the
Let's
human
hear it.
ear is conditioned to hear up to 20,000 hertz. Perfect ears. Anything past 20,000. But as you get older, it goes down from 20,000 to
Wow.
about 16,000.
Well, now I feel like
and 15,000.
shit.
Wait, can
So,
you hear it?
I'm the
I
youngest.
can't hear 20,000.
Eduardo, how old are you?
35.
Okay, can you hear? We dropped out at 12,000 hertz.
I can hear up to about 17,000.
So it's still playing for you right now?
No. I
Oh.
stopped it. Yeah.
Eduardo, can you hear this? You're fired. Hear
Wait,
that?
but I'm younger
hear that
than
okay?
everybody else.
Yeah, but
I wanted better
you didn't-
ears than you two.
yeah. Well, first of all, there's about 60 pounds of hair covering your ears. Well, to be fair, you've got very thick locks, beautiful hair.
Thank
This is a
you.
compliment.
Oh, is it?
But very thick and sort of matted, not styled in any way.
Wow,
and then
but it's a compliment.
well, it is. But you have giant curtains hanging over your ears.
It's not like on my ears now, but I'm the youngest. I'm obviously in the best condition physically.
Oh, wait a minute, Sona, you didn't take care of yourself. I've known you for a long time, and you partied hardy for many years.
Yeah, but I mean,
You were into clubs, weren't you?
I was into. Why'd you say duck clubs? Do you always just say with a DA whenever you say clubs?
Whatever. If DA, send me a DM. I know what the kids are talking about, and I know what time it is.
What kids are sending you DMs?
Just so you guys don't go home concerned, I'm going to play the higher frequencies now
Okay.
to see if you can still
Here we
hear
go.
these.
Yeah,
No, and frankly, I'm not interested.
I heard a little bit.
Can you
Wait a
still
minute.
hear that?
Wait a minute. Let me
What?
see. Turn it off and then turn it, and then point and turn it on.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
See if I can hear the difference. No.
No,
I
I
don't
don't
hear that
hear
at
it either. And what's
Oh, I heard that.
You could hear it, Sona?
I could hear it.
So that was 13,000 hertz.
Oh,
So I cut out. My cutoff is 12.
About 12 and a half is where you cut off. Yeah.
how am I going to edit this if I can't hear anything over 12 hertz?
Sona, well, since you're still in this, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear that. I heard a little bit of that one.
She's just lying.
Yeah.
I can't hear anything.
That's 15,000 hertz.
Wait, can you give me 13 again?
You can hear it.
Here we go. Here's 11.5.
Okay.
Here's 12.
Wait, I'm not
I'm
hearing any
not
of
hearing
this.
11.5, and
You're
I'm not hearing
fucking with
12.
us?
Are you joking?
He's
I am 100% hearing
Wait a minute,
it too.
but that could be the headphones.
I thought we already proved we heard 12,000
I'm
hertz.
going to turn the volume up to see if you hear it now. And
Okay.
then this will be the true test, and then get an audiologist on the phone.
All right, here we go.
Here's 10.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's
Here's
10. Here's 10.
Yeah.
And what's that?
That's
I hear
11.
that. That's 11. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hear that.
All right.
Yeah, I hear,
Hear that.
We're at 13.
But wait, you're just turning up the volume.
I turned it up because you guys said a second ago you couldn't hear it.
So
But
he's mimicking a hearing aid.
Correct.
Hey!
You know what I'm gonna do? You know what I'm gonna do? You know what Gourley and I are gonna do? Gourley and I are gonna get those giant ear horns that they use. Yeah. Because you know that you and I would both love to go to a vintage store and get really great old. You know they're out there.
I'm gonna get 2 of them.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Doctor would be like, here are these like very discreet hearing aids. And you'd be like, no, we have these giant cones.
We have these horns?
Yeah.
The Kaiser did what? Lindenberg accomplished who? Yeah, all you can do is hear stories from the early 20th century.
Who has the vapors?
For real though, call your audiologist.
Is that
really?
When does it become problematic?
Yeah, is that a concern?
I mean, when you get below 10,000 hertz.
Wait, but we're not. We heard 13.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. We heard 13
boosted.
when
she was turned up.
Yeah, I mean, it was way up.
13's a she?
It is, because I
That's
heard it.
crazy.
Shit.
That's cause for concern.
But
All
that's
right.
the high frequency. We can otherwise hear like human voices. 'Cause
Correct.
Nobody.
Can we check urine stream now?
I'll let Blade take over.
But how?
Mine is
I'm
like
gonna go to a different site
Mine
than
is like
YouTube for
mine is
that
like
one.
an Arizona creek in in August.
And can I urinate into a deaf aid?
Yeah. Okay. You lost it. Yeah.
It's just dust.
I lost it.
How are we going to check that you're going to pee right now?
What I think that there should be a little paddle wheel that you put in the urinal. It's like a little. We could market
let's
this.
get a model of a little cottage with a water wheel.
Yes, with a little water wheel, and there's like a little Dutch people that are on the porch, and then it installs in the urinal. You pee onto the water wheel, and if it plays a nice little song, ding 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 ding, then you know that your stream is okay.
It's a grain mill, so if bread gets made,
if you can hear loaves of bread, if you can smell loaves of bread being baked, and the little people are waving at you, then you're fine.
There's different models, and one's a hydroelectric plant, and there's a little village in the bathroom that the lights all go on.
Yeah. I swear to God, this is an idea that could be marketed. It easily installs in the urinal or your toilet, and you check the power of your stream, and you watch all these cool little lights go on.
Yeah, I want toilet bread.
And there's a little voice that goes, "Get your toilet bread. Get your urine bread right here. Get your urine bread."
Oh, no yeast jokes. That's a time.
All right, that's a wrap.
Now, I was accused last week, and I don't know. This is up to the listener to decide, but I was accused by my compatriots, the chill chums, of not being very chill and being sort of ratcheted up and coming in hot. And that may be the case. I don't know. I'm humble enough to accept that I am, despite incredible powers, I am a human and flawed. And so it's possible that I was not chill last week. And if that's the case, I'm sorry. And I will try to be more chill during this episode. I'll do the best I can. So with that in mind, let's begin. Sona, it's nice to have you on the show.
It's very nice to be here.
You don't, yeah, okay. You seem okay.
I don't want to. We were just talking about murder in the summer, and so I realized that's not a very chill topic to bring up. So I have nothing to say right now because all I have in my mind is murder. Okay.
Before we came on the air, before we pressed record, whatever is the correct term. Matt, what's the correct term?
I think press record, but it's a general term. I think people forgive you for that.
Okay. I don't understand the podcast format. I actually still don't understand television after doing it for 27 years. So you'll forgive me if I'm a little clumsy in my wording. But the point, before we started this episode, we were all just chatting. And of course, I would say the one thing the three of us really have in common is, and maybe a lot of people have this, but we all are very obsessed with murder. I love, and I don't love murder. I mean, that's a terrible thing to say. Yes, in a perfect world, I would be able to murder.
What?
What? But I understand that there are social conventions and laws, and I don't want to go to prison, so I will not murder.
What a
despite my
sick thing to say. Okay.
Despite my insatiable desire for murder. And the constant voice in my head that says, murder, murder. You know it's what you want. You know it's what you're good at.
Sometimes that's not just in your head, by the way, that you say that out loud.
By the way, I'm saying this, I think, in a very chill way.
You did come in fairly chill this episode. I want to say you didn't come in hot.
And you know what? My tone is still very chill. As I tell you, that my greatest desire in life is to wantonly murder, rob other people of their lives, and get away with it. So there you go. That's and I'm just saying that as a chill chum.
Yeah, it's not on the record.
Before you even said that, if you did murder and someone came up to me and said, "Hey, did you ever think he'd be the kind of guy who'd murder?" I'd be like, "Yes, absolutely." He talks about murder all the time.
I'm obsessed with murder, and what is interesting is that Sona, I hired Sona. We all do things we later regret, but I did hire Sona. No, I'm kidding. Unnecessary. Terrible.
Unnecessary. Terrible.
I love you, Sona, but I did hire you. And one of the things we did early on, because I had just moved out to Los Angeles, this is like 11 years ago. We just moved out to Los Angeles. Sona and I I think we were somewhere in the car together because we had to do something. And you said, "Oh, wait, this is near the scene of the first Manson murders, on Cielo Drive."
We were on Benedict Canyon,
and then the two of us were immediately like, "Oh, we've got to go up there and see it," which I know sounds ghastly and everything, but we both knew every single detail of, Manson and the whole history of Manson. And that's when we realized, okay, this is something we have in common. We have many things that aren't in common, where we're not alike. I could go on at length about those.
Okay. Nope. Move on. Okay.
I cherish America.
Oh, wow.
Jesus.
Okay.
Whatever. But
you were telling a nice story about us looking at the house where,
Yeah, what a nice story.
What a nice story about driving
of us retracing the steps. But we knew all the people in the car. We knew then about what they did the next night. We knew everything. And then I realized that whenever I'm traveling or going anywhere, the first thing I try and look for is a forensic files, because they show one after another, and I just watch those. And I'm fascinated with that stuff. And Matt, you have some interest in murder?
Yeah, I suppose I grew up in the place where the Night Stalker did his night stalking in Whittier. And so it was really kind of big in the community, obviously, at the time.
Right. That was a big story. That was a big thing. Yeah.
And my wife was in a play with a guy who did a double murder and dismembered the bodies and spread them throughout a park.
Oh my God.
Wait,
this is not chill.
Hello. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. It is a massive understatement to say this is a special episode or a unique episode. We are doing this episode without any guest. This is the first time we've all been together since the wildfires broke out. And there's a lot to discuss and to process. We don't usually do this, but I'm just going to say the date. It's Thursday, January 16th, 2025. Fires broke out, I believe it was a week and 2 days ago, right? It was
Tuesday night.
I think it started Tuesday afternoon and then got worse and worse and worse throughout the day. And we've all had our own experiences, but really we have to start by acknowledging that, Sona, you lost your house.
Yeah.
And there are
I thought I would last longer before I started crying.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, listen. This is the.
I really thought I was like, keep it together.
Well, you don't have to keep it
it
together. You don't have to
Okay.
keep it together. There's, you and I have texted a lot and
Yeah.
talked some on the phone, but words just seem so stupid when somebody lost their home.
Yeah.
So,
It's not stupid. It means a lot when you check in and just everybody texting. I haven't been able to even respond. There's people who've texted that I haven't even talked to in years. It feels really good at a time like this to feel like people are thinking about you.
yeah.
So it's nice. So don't
Well,
downplay
let's
it.
lead with Tack, your husband, and your boys,
My boys.
Mikey and Charlie. What do Mikey and Charlie know? Do they know anything?
They don't have a clue about what's going on.
Right.
They think we told them there's always this like, oh, you should be honest with your kids and tell them, and we're like, no, we're just not going to tell them that their house burned down. I think that's probably for us the right thing to do. I gave them emails when they were babies,
Mhm.
so I emailed their future selves, and I said, this is what happened to this house that you came into when you were first born in the first 3.5 years of your life. But they think we're just living somewhere else until we build a house, and they're really into construction. So like Mikey's like, I'll drive the cement mixer and Charlie can drive the excavator, and it's like, you're not gonna build it.
And so they're not going to find out about the old house till they're 18. When they get the email.
So
Well, I don't know about 18. but
how old
yeah.
are they now? They're 3.5.
They're 3.5, and they're honestly, we're living with my parents right now. They're getting toys every day. I don't think they've ever been happier.
Because people are just, everyone's saying, oh my God, the boys, the poor boys. And they just know. I mean, I used to think this way about snowstorms when I was a kid. I was just good news. And the people, it didn't matter what happened to anyone else. If school was canceled, in their perspective, all they know is there's going to be some fun construction.
Yeah.
And they get to build the house.
Yeah.
Which I think you should let them do.
Okay. Well, they can get licensed, and I don't think they can.
I think they can. But can I ask, and again, how these things unfold is such a mystery. I know that for all of us, I was here working on Tuesday. We weren't podcasting, but I was meeting with writers and we were talking about the Oscars and we were working on that with that team. And I got a phone call from my wife saying, well, there's some smoke. And I remember thinking, well, we've been through this before. We've been evacuated. There's also been smoke and we haven't been evacuated. So there's very much it's part of life in LA. So I wasn't thinking that much about it. And then the next thing I know, she was like, we've been evacuated. And so I went from here to, whatever, we went to a hotel, and I went to sleep that night thinking, because we live in the Palisades, and I just remembered thinking, I'm pretty sure that our house will go. And it did not. But just the number of people I've heard from, people I know personally who lost houses, is stunning.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And I know you're in Altadena, and it must be the same thing where it's not just you. You must know so many people.
It's our entire street. Our whole neighborhood has just been just destroyed. It looks it's hard for me to look at pictures. It looks really almost apocalyptic. There's just nothing there. And we've been talking to all our neighbors. Everyone's okay. But it is, we really loved that community.
Yeah.
And it's really sad that it's all gone.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing too, is that you're really sad for other people who also lost their houses. And so you all kind of like commiserate together. I'm on a group with like 70 other people from Altadena on a WhatsApp group, and we're all talking about what the next steps are. So that's keeping us busy. But you're right. It's just the number of people I know who lost their homes it's just unthinkable. It's crazy. But thankfully everybody that we reached out to is safe somewhere. So that's That's important. But
Yep.
it is, it sucks.
Is there anything that you're doing now that at least helps you feel like you can take steps? Like, I don't know what the process of. I've been locked out of. No one gets close to our neighborhood. I don't know when we'll get back to our neighborhood. But you've got this other consideration of, okay, what are the steps involved? Meaning, do you, with insurance claims, things like that?
We put in an insurance claim. It's all this stuff, and people are sending us so much stuff about property taxes, about, what you could do with your mortgage payments, about signing up for FEMA, signing up for this, signing up for that. And I want my kids to go back to their school, which is fine.
The school's okay?
Yeah. Tax back at work. I'm back. I want like normalcy. And then we'll probably end up having to rent a house for a while and then, figuring it out. It's just, there's like 1,000 questions. It's crazy how many.
Yeah. And you can't process it all at once.
No, you can't. And that's the thing. It's just, there's so much to do. And, I don't like doing anything. And now I have to like fill out forms.
Right.
And I have to think about things.
Especially in the state you're in. I can't imagine having to do that stuff that's already awful.
But sometimes is that helpful to engage in like, okay, this is a tangible thing I can do that gets us to the next step rather than just sit and think about, perseverate, worry about what's happening.
It's just so much stuff to think. I realized I'm not good under pressure. We saw the flames from the ridge near our house, and we had a friend whose husband works in the LAFD, and she's like, you should probably just evacuate. But everything was moving east and we're west. And then all of a sudden at 3:30 when we were at my mom's house, there was an evacuation order for our area. And then my alarm company called around 6. And they're like, the sensors in the living room and in the master are picking up movement. And I thought, can you tell if it's a person or what is it? And she's like, we can't tell. And I asked her, I was like, are they flames? And she didn't know. And then I hung up and I was like, I think my house is currently on fire. And I was just sitting in my car, just like sobbing. And I was like, oh my God, my house is on fire. And then my parents' house got evacuated. And so Tack and I were like, I grabbed Charlie and Mikey out of the bed and I just put them in and I'm like, let's just drive south. I don't know where we're going. So we went to Orange County and we just stayed there through Sunday and we made the boys think we were on vacation. And so you
sent me this great video of them on the beach.
Yeah.
Just having a wonderful time, your boys.
Having a blast. Yeah. They're just totally clueless, which is nice. It's nice to be around them because they have no idea what's going on. And I think we're one of 5 families in their school that all lost their homes. So, it's going to be interesting for them to go back to school. And I hope people don't treat them any different. We want to just sort of keep things the same. I just want to fast forward to 6 months from now where like I look back on all the stuff and I'm like, it's okay. It's all just stuff. And then, but.
Can I ask, did you have a chance before you left your house? Did you have a chance to get anything?
I took some stuff. I took like the very important like family heirloom jewelry. I took my grandma's ice bucket, which is like, it's not just, you can get it on eBay. It's not like, it's not a special ice bucket. But
I went back in and got my Crocs.
One of them.
I got one of my Crocs.
I just wanted one of them.
Well, I
really like the left Croc. But you got some heirlooms.
We got some heirlooms, but there's a lot of things I think about that are gone, and that makes me really sad. I had a personalized Kobe autograph picture that's gone.
That's right. He was on our Tonight Show.
Yeah.
And I remembered I introduced you to him and said, this is your #1 fan. And he was so nice to you.
It was really nice. And he signed an autograph for me and my brother.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we met Jimmy Carter and he signed the photo, I had that one. That's gone.
Mm-hmm.
There's just a lot of little things that are nothing I can't live without. But I don't want to, I really miss that stuff. And and also it's weird. When we were in Orange County, we like packed up our stuff and we're like, everything we own is just in our car right now. And that's a very weird thing to think about, that like all of your possessions, everything that is something that you you've accumulated over the last 40 years. They're all gone, and all you have left is whatever's in this van, and it's just really sad.
I think too, there's a mantra everyone has now, which is correct, which is, oh, it's just stuff, and as long as we're okay, and as long as my family's okay, and that's true, but you also have to acknowledge it's a loss.
Oh, yeah.
It's a loss because it's not so much the stuff itself, it's what it signifies. It's the memories. And you have to process that. You can't skip over, we're all okay. You can't skip right to that and stay there because you are going to feel all these things.
I know. And it's weird. It does feel like you're kind of grieving, and you realize, I wish I took, I had a bin full of the boys' first 3 years, little things that I wanted to keep forever. And that's gone. But, and then you're holding out hope. Maybe we'll go back and we'll find things that we in the rubble of whatever's left, and we'll just find something and just be really happy that thing still exists. So we're also waiting when we can go back. I mean, the National Guard is everywhere, and so we can't go to our house, and the air quality sucks and everything's just ash. But I think
the fires are still burning. That's the crazy
part.
Oh,
yeah.
Too,
you know what?
55% contained.
They are.
Eaten in what Palisades is 22% or something as of today.
Yeah.
Contained. That's it. Yeah.
The thing is, and this is, I was telling Blay about this yesterday. Me and Erica Brown went shopping, and the third, because I need all new things, everything new. And we went, and it kind of was brought up when I was checking out somewhere that my house was gone, and she's like, "Oh, we give a 20% discount to victims of the fire." And me and Erica were like, "We have to call all the stores we just went to." Just be like, "Do you give a 20% discount?" But then it's awkward because you go to a store and you're just like, my house burned down."
Also, do you need to? Did they want you to prove that?
Yeah. How do you do that?
I have a piece of roof that I keep in my wallet. No. I mean, I don't know what the hell they're talking about.
Well, then sometimes, but also it's an awkward thing to bring up.
Yeah.
It's "Hi, how are you doing?" It's my house burned down. Do I get a discount?
Yeah. Usually it's you get a free birthday meal at Denny's and you just show your ID.
I know. And then Erica was like, "Stop saying your house burned down. Say you were displaced by the fires." She just wanted me to use a different wording.
No, I think burned down gets you the discount.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been displaced.
Yeah, me too.
And I do not deserve a 20% discount. Can you imagine me going around, I've been displaced. I have to live in a pretty nice hotel. And so I demand the 20% off.
Sir, this is a frozen yogurt establishment.
Yes. Sir, you're buying a Rolex. I don't want to pay full price. And it's Patek Philippe to you, sir. No, it's just absolute fucking craziness.
It's just nuts to just go around just being like, "Hi, so the other stores are giving discounts. Can I get a discount here when my house burned down?" And at first it was it's hard to say, "Oh, my house burned down." I would cry every single time. And then I just got to a point where I was like, "Hi, my house burned down." What kind of discounts you got for me?
Yeah. What if you're doing that 5 years from now when you live in a beautiful new home and you're thriving and you've written your third best-selling book and you pull up in you pull up in a BMW. "Hey, house burned down. I'm getting some unleaded gas. Looking at the price. Let's just knock 20 off that." When did your house burn? 5 years ago. Oh, I also won the lottery last week.
Oh my God.
No, but
geez.
it's man, it's been very hard to process. I'm going to switch to you for a minute, Gourley, because I know that you were there was a while there where I was pretty certain, Pasadena, I don't think that looks good. And I know your house, I just thought, is this going to get you too? And I guess it didn't get to you, the fire. Is that right?
No, we were very lucky. We got really close to the evac warning zone and it was heading down the Arroyo. So we did pack and leave, but that's all. I mean, we were lucky.
Are you back in your house now?
I am. The girls are still down at Momo's in Long Beach where the air is clean.
I know.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing is this talk about the air quality index being okay, but that doesn't account for certain leads and asbestos toxins in the air and stuff. So I don't know. I wear a mask outside my house, even though it's blue skies and there's ash and everything. But
right.
It's just weird. Did you guys pack? And
I couldn't. I was here.
You couldn't be bothered.
I couldn't be bothered. I was like, don't I have people to do these things for me? No, I got a call from Liza, my wife at work, and she said, okay, they told us we got to go. And I said, okay. She said, I'm just going to grab like 2 T-shirts, 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of whatever, a pair of jeans. I said, great. She said, do you need me to take anything else? And I said, just grab the E.B. White letter off the wall, which is this letter that when I was 16, I wrote E.B. White a letter about how much I admired his writing and how I aspired to try and make something of myself, but I was afraid of criticism because I'm thin-skinned. And he wrote me back this beautiful note, and it's signed E.B. White. And
it says, P.S., if a fire happens, take this.
Take this, yeah. I said, grab that, but I didn't think about anything else. And I don't know why I get into, and I think I've always been this way. I think I was, I can channel when I first moved out to LA, and I had on Cochrane Avenue, had a $380 a month apartment and a 1977 Isuzu Opel that I bought at the airport for no money. And I just always channel like, yep, I've been there before and I was really happy. And I just have this kind of, if whatever something happens, I'm not going to get another Isuzu Opel.
No,
and I'm
you'll
sorry.
Never get to that height again.
I'm not, but very, I don't know. I get on almost very calm about that and the material world and things like that. But then I also know if the reality came, there's my perception of how I would feel, and then how would I really feel if that had happened and we got really close. I mean, it was right up to our line of our house. And then I don't know, I could easily be here saying we don't have our house. And like I say, I've spoken to many of my friends who lost their homes. And so I don't know, you can't know how you would feel if that happened. So I have, the possible illusion that I would say, well, it's just stuff. But no, I'm sure I would be devastated and emotional for a lot of reasons. But it's just, it's such a confusing time. And obviously, it's just, what can we all do for people? If only I knew someone who had lost their... Oh, right, you were mentioning. No, but like I'm saying is, what that's the question is, what can we do for you? You're loved. You've got all of us here. Money aside.
Oh.
And money and...
I need money.
Money and food.
I need lots. Can I live in your house? Can we all come live in your house?
Can I just say the parameters first?
Oh.
Money aside, food aside, clothing aside.
Oh.
Love and affection aside.
Love and affection aside. Sheltering you in any way at any one of my 19 mansions scattered.
Any further contact aside.
Yeah. Is there anything I can do for you? And also, I'm letting you go.
Oh, no.
Is this a bad time?
No, bad time.
I mean, you might as well pull off the Band-Aid.
Here's what I'm saying.
girl.
The Band-Aid's mostly torn off.
This.
Let's go the rest of the way.
I need this. I know. I'm like, am I...
I had to make a decision. You were Gourley, and he does so much in the editing.
For you for so long.
Yeah, but Conan fires Sona on podcast where she talks about losing her home. I'm looking forward to that headline.
I know.
Oh, I am really glad your house is, because the Palisades is also very, very scary.
Yeah.
And I really was worried you were gonna lose it. And I know you're not attached to the things in your, like you're saying you are, but I'm very attached to the things in your house. And I think also if you lost yours, it would overshadow mine a lot. So in a way, I'm like just really happy that you're okay.
I'm gonna have mine destroyed. If it makes you feel better.
This is the ultimate. I get to talk last thing that you guys do.
Yeah,
where you get the last word.
So you say you lost your house, did you? Well, guess what?
Oh my God.
My leg kind of hurts. So I think I win. Well, it's funny because people, I hope it comes through, but this is a real relationship.
Yeah.
You and I have been, Gourley, I don't barely know the guy.
I mean, I wouldn't even say that about myself.
Johnny come lately.
Yeah.
Icy to the touch. But
well, if you just touch me once, maybe you'd know. Dad.
Keep rubbing that icicle. But, you've got us, and we will all help you in any way we can.
Thank you.
And I do think that there's no way to fast forward through this. It's going to be a day-to-day thing for you for quite a while.
I do. I know we talked about Altadena a lot, and we joked about it a lot, but it is a really special place.
Yeah.
It was an incredible place to raise my kids. And I hope we find a way to get back there. Even after all this, no, I've lived in LA my whole life, and that's the happiest I've ever been.
Right.
So I just want to make sure people know it's a really incredible place. It's an incredible community. The people there are just amazing. The way that also Los Angeles is just banded together is,
yes.
As someone who is from here, and girls, I know you're from here too, it's really inspiring. It's beautiful. It's uplifting. There's just little bright spots in all of this shittiness, and the way the city
so
comes
many people
together.
have risen to the challenge and been remarkably generous and human. And I lived in New York during 9/11, and I'm seeing the same thing again, where people ask each other, how are you doing? How are you? Where do you live? Are you okay? And had that conversation this morning at Bricks and Scones, which is the coffee place right next to us. You just start asking people, how are you? Where do you live? Are you all right? Are you okay? And these things do bring sometimes the worst out of people, but often the best out of people. And I was remembering the last time we did our Outdoor Chill Chums podcast was from Sona's backyard in Altadena, which is a really nice memory. And what I remember most is what a great time we had, but also that your neighbors came by. You had neighbors coming by to say hi.
The Austins, yeah.
And there's a vibrant community there that I think is resilient and can come back.
Yeah.
I mean, it's easy for me to say, but I do think
I think there's such a will to bring that city back. It's not just a faceless city.
Yeah.
You've seen so many people talk about how much they love Altadena, and I think that they are the city. So the houses may be gone, but they'll bring them back and they'll keep the city. When I heard you lost your house, I just felt like desperate to do something for you. It's so hard to know how much to offer to people in this situation, because you feel they must be bombarded with this. Are they being overloaded? But anything you would ever need, I think all your friends would be desperate to help you guys in any way.
You know what? I am we're really lucky. Our family is here. They're all in LA. We had no shortage of places to go, which is we're very fortunate for that. There's a lot of people who don't have anything and don't have any connections. And I think before people think about sending stuff to us, I think you should definitely look into people who really need it. Like the boys have more underwear than they've ever had before. They have more socks. I can't stress how many toys they have now. I think they just think that that's their life now. Every day a package comes and there's more toys, and they're just like, this is the best. We're living at Yaya's house. They're like just eating. She's feeding them constantly. They're eating. They're having more screen time and watching more TV than they ever have before. Like, so they're happy. We're happy if they're happy. So we're okay. I mean,
that's the other thing too, is we could find out and plug it in, but if there's a charity or there's a place that makes sense.
One thing I found that's been very helpful is there's a database of the least funded GoFundMes for individual families.
Yes.
And so you can find the people that need help.
My wife has been on to this, and I shut it down because I was like, I was thinking of taking up golf, and I want to buy those golf. No.
Oh my God!
I like a guy who doesn't
Your
even.
true colors are showing.
I wonder
What are you doing? Are you donating money to people that really need it?
I set the clock the minute this happened of like how soon
It's possible I could one day play golf. At which time clubs would need to be procured. No, she found that, and it's amazing.
It's easily
amazing.
findable, I think.
Well, obviously, it can get sensitive. Where's the right place to give money, if you can give money, or to donate? And we need to be sensitive about that. We will do research. We'll maybe in the links that connect to this episode, give some suggestions, but there are so many different ways. Uh-oh, what happened?
The links that connect to this episode is just...
It's cute.
It's cute. It's just it's going to be in the summary of the episode.
Also links are
It's okay.
connections to the episodes. So
It's okay. It's okay. It's not your
it's
fault.
fine.
It's not your fault.
This is a different episode.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's fine. We should have given you a script. Anytime links are mentioned, we should just tell you exactly how to say it. And that's on us.
I think the burn I just suffered
Oh my God.
is every bit as bad
Oh well, there'll
as
be
the one that attacked your home.
There'll be links connected to this episode to donate to Conan.
If you want to, I think now, after the way I was just attacked, maybe am I fluent in this new techno world?
New
of the last 40 years? Maybe not.
Techno world.
But I've now been humiliated, and I feel I deserve compensation.
You have a GoFundMe.
I have a GoFundMe to help me, Conan O'Brien, recover from this dastardly blow. I know. The minute I start talking, when am I going to learn? Let you do it or let you do it? Because when I try and do it,
You're doing a really great job.
you're
up until
talking to
then.
me like something like I'm
You're doing
damaged.
so good. Look at you.
You are.
And then we threw the word link in there, and that just got you all frazzled. That's okay.
When this episode comes through your machine,
Oh no.
and you're tuning it to get the right frequency, look for a linkage.
Just try this. Charity links in the show notes.
Charity links in the show notes. Yeah, but I know you, and it's the right thing to do. You're going to keep all of my blundering and stumbling in there. You're not going to edit it so I look good. And I applaud you for that, because it's going to make a lot of people very
That's
happy.
what keeps this show on
And can
top.
I say something? I cannot tell you how many people go, "Are you really that bad?" And I say, it's not a bit. I honestly don't know how this world works. That is a common thing people say to me is, no, just tell me something. Is that, they want to know if Jordan Schlansky's real. And I go, yeah, he really is. And they go, and when you talk about like tech stuff, are you really that bad?
I may be the most like regressed technological person on a podcast, which is fairly technically advanced.
Right. Well, that's why I surround myself with people who know.
I love that your son is so fluent in it.
And
it's almost like God played a joke on you.
Yeah.
And he's-
My son is very gifted at these things, and he enjoys it so much. When I'm trying to do something, I do become, it is Zoolander, where they're looking at the computer, and he just enjoys it. And he won't jump in and go, here, I'll do it. He'll go, so what you're trying to do there? What you doing? I'm like, well, I'm trying to see if I can clear this screen. Yeah. So is that why you're hitting the plastic part, the cover? Just tell me what to do. No. Why don't you tell me what it is you're trying to do? So he just tortures me.
Oh, man.
He's a genius at it. He's
good. He's learned from the
there
best.
is. God gave him a wonderfully foolish father for him to enjoy. And but is your greater family, and then we talk about this a lot and we joke about it a lot, how connected you are to your family and your mom and dad. But it's also this great gift right now.
Yeah.
That you have these people in your life that they're so close. You know, I've been living so far away from my family for so long.
Yeah.
That your family unit is there.
It is there. It's also, look, I love my parents. But the moment I step into that house, I'm a 16-year-old angsty teenager And this time I'm coming with like my kids and my husband, but I'm still like,
you regress.
Everything my mom says, I'm like, oh. And I've been there for only like 4 days we've been there. And I'm just like, oh, I can't with, she's cooking a meal for us from scratch,
right.
you know? And I'm just kind of like, Mom, you don't get it, Mom. It's so much of me just being a kid again.
You become a brat, kind of.
I have. I become an asshole a little bit. And I think that's not healthy for anybody. So I don't know how long we're going to last.
When am I allowed, and I will respect this.
Oh, no.
But when am I allowed to start making jokes about your dad's mustache? Oh, God. I'm just curious. I mean, and I will respect if you say it's going to be 3 months or 4 months, and I love your dad. I love Gil.
This is your opportunity to say like 10 years.
I know, but when we were like texting, a part of me was like, well, my dad can build a house because he's good with wood because he carved
your brother because he wanted a boy, a real boy, and then he became real.
Why do I indulge you?
No, but I don't.
What's wrong with me? I thought I was like, don't do it.
My true sickness is getting other people to start to do the bit themselves about them.
I know.
That's my true
it's
evil
like
power.
Comedic Stockholm syndrome.
Yes. Yeah. You know you don't. Even if I said, oh, you know what? I'd rather you just didn't.
Yeah.
I think you would last.
Right. But your father's mustache wasn't damaged.
Okay, you know what? I think we got to wrap it up.
Is his mustache insured? I don't know. I don't know.
It's just a mustache.
Do you realize how happy I'd be if he shaved off half of it and went around saying, I lost half in the fire. I want 20% off. And just put a little smudge there.
He can't get the discount.
Why not?
Because he didn't lose it. He's inconvenient.
They don't know that. They see a guy come in with half a mustache. What do they know? Who's going to challenge that? I challenge you? That looks freshly shaved? Not singed? I don't think anyone challenges that. Look, maybe I've gone too far. It's possible that I'm doing the exact wrong thing at this moment and that I'll pay for it.
Yeah.
Terribly, but I'm just glad he's okay.
Oh, thanks. Thanks so much for your concern. You're so nice. What a gift.
Yes. How's Tack specifically?
Tack's fine. I don't know if it's this like stoic Soviet thing, but he's like, all right, we got to fill this out. We got to do like he's sad about his guitars. He lost all his guitars, but one of his friends gave him one, which is really nice. But you know, he's like worried about his kettlebell that he got for Christmas, and he's like, God, I hope I find my kettlebell in the rubble. And I'm like, your kettlebell? We could just go get that right now. We can just go buy it.
And am I not wrong? A kettlebell is the most likely to survive a fire.
Yeah,
right?
That's why he's like, kettlebell probably survived.
I hope my fireplace and iron survived.
Yeah, my anvil.
I hope my bowling ball survived. My
God
solid,
bless him.
yeah.
God
Well, you know what?
him.
I think he is. I mean, he's an incredibly cool guy.
He
Tack,
is. He's
and
very chill.
He's very chill and he's very cool. And I love him. I admire him. And I think he's a good partner to have in a situation like this.
He is. He's very worried about me and the boys and how we're feeling. And he's very sweet. And, you know, Oki's fine too. I know people were probably wondering. She's fine too. She's also like really happy because my dad feeds her a lot of like people food. He'll make a whole meal just for Oki. And so she's like just lounging. The boys are
Your
lounging.
dog is having baked Alaska. Sushi. Sushi. I think it's incredible.
Yeah, but
Cordon bleu, chicken cordon bleu.
Oh my God. So yeah, Tack's really he's such a great person. He's such an incredible father and husband, and he's been really good. So yeah, we're very lucky. I told girls this. I was like, we're the luckiest unlucky people because we have others we can turn to when we need to. So we're very lucky.
Handled the aftermath too with just such humor and aplomb and honesty too with how you're feeling. It's amazing. You're amazing.
Oh, well, thank you.
You're okay.
I do think I know there's going to be a point where I have to go like see someone because I think I legit every time I hear wind I like tense up and it's really nerve-wracking.
There's no way. I mean, so many people are going to have some form of PTSD or however you want to classify it from this.
Yeah.
And so it is, as you know, I'm a huge proponent of it. And I don't necessarily come from a people that were believers in talk therapy. And I think Freud famously said, the only people who are immune to psychotherapy are the Irish. but I do think it's hugely helpful.
Yeah.
And it would be good for you, and also talk to us about it.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, we are a people. We're in yell therapy, I think, Armenians, my people. But we let it all out. We're
That's very good.
Getting it out. And I'm lucky I have a lot of friends who I will talk to them or text them, and I'll just tell them exactly how I feel. And it's nice to have that comfort to be able to talk to people openly about it. Because, this is probably, and it's also good, but this is the hardest thing I've ever gone through.
Yep.
And if this is the hardest thing I've ever gone through, then I've been lucky.
Yeah.
Because it's I can rebuild, but other people have gone through so much worse. So I'm lucky in that sense.
Well, I'll say this. I have found today to be cathartic for me because I've been thinking about you a lot, Sona. And on a selfish level, I thought, I really want to get into a room with Sona. We've texted, we've talked on the phone, but I didn't see you until today. And I've just wanted to be in a room with you and talk to you. So this was weirdly, even though you're the one who's really been affected much more, 1,000,000 times more than I was, 1,000,000,000 times more, this was really special for me to get to talk to you and tell you face to face that I love you. Whatever you need, we'll all get you through this. And we are a family. And I'm including, Gourley.
Don't do it.
I'm going to do it. Adam, Eduardo, Blay. We are a family.
Yeah.
And also everyone who works here. And there was such a lovely outpouring, and I'm not going to, online, of people, fans reaching out to wonder how we were doing, that was just bowled me over. Yeah. We are blessed. We're blessed 1,000,000 times over with so many fans. So many people are rooting for you, Sona, and thinking about you.
Sweet.
And you're going to get through this with flying colors. And I am going to gradually work my way back into mocking and harassing you. It's going to take a long time.
It's not.
It's begun.
It's not going to take a long time.
I mean, when I say a long time, I mean like many hours.
Oh yeah, that's what I figured. I knew it. I knew you were saying that.
The last hour doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, is there really evidence? Oh, right. We do record these. Can
I just say also, I'm really, really happy to come back to work, because I think this podcast has gotten me through. It's gotten me through COVID. It's gotten me through fertility treatments, and it's going to get me through this. And I love being in this room and talking with you guys, and just, I love my job, and I'm very lucky that I get to have it. So please don't fire me.
Well, you're really on the line. Yeah.
You saved it today.
You're not fired today. But
oh God,
there's this very expensive electric bike I'm thinking of getting with company funds. And that would mean there's no room for you. Do I need this bike? No. But I kind of like it, because it's a shade of cocoa that I find. I don't know what's wrong with me, but love you. We're back. We're going to continue to make our foolishness and update you on I mean, we'll update you on, keep everyone listening and how this process unfolds for you. And we're thinking not just of you, Sona, but everyone out there who's been affected by this, and to all the really incredible people who from all over the world that have reached out and been so lovely to us. We are blessed people.
Yeah. And the firefighters.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's unbelievable. And our own Sarah Fedorovich, who works here, has been working for me for, I want to say, close to 30 years, if not 30 years. Her husband, Brad, help out there fighting these fires. And so, yeah, enough cannot be said about, we have a screwy value system in our country where it's like, look, there's a celebrity. And never has it looked more stupid, our value system, than right now. Than when you see these people that really do put themselves in harm's way to save people's homes, save people's lives. It's absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
But boy, I can't wait till we get back to revering celebrities.
Oh, God.
Look, a podcaster! He's the true hero! You got that right, buddy. Anyway, everybody out there, stay safe. And thank you again for all of your good wishes and positive energy. Hello there. Welcome to Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend podcast for all people everywhere. If you enjoy humanity, you'll enjoy our podcast. Always trying out for
Wait,
new
what?
slogan.
I'm so sorry. What? To enjoy humanity?
Is to enjoy Conan O'Brien Needs a Friend. Yeah.
Don't you mean like you listen to this podcast and then you go, oh, the humanity, like the Hindenburg?
Yes. That's a
We're
great.
like the Hindenburg?
That's a great reference for the kids. Kids love a good Hindenburg, a good Lakehurst, New Jersey explosion joke. No, I do think I aim, for this to be a podcast for the people everywhere. We are not.
Nice.
This is not a niche podcast. There's no velvet rope up here. We are here to allow anyone who wants joy and laughter. They're welcome.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, as long as you listen to the advertisers and buy those products.
Oh, God.
You're welcome to our very friendly little club. Matt Gourley, good to see you.
Hi. Hi.
Yeah, okay, take it easy.
Last time you got on me about sounding weird or creepy.
That second high was still a little weird.
And Sona, how are you?
You know what? I'm okay.
Okay, just a simple fine is good.
Oh.
I didn't... You know what?
You were very just like...
You know what I really think about it?
It sounded like you actually cared.
Yeah. No, I know. I'm an actor. Taking a lot of training.
It threw me off. It sounded like you were being sincere, and I was like, wait, is this a real moment?
Yeah.
And it was not.
I'm excited that we're here. We're doing a podcast. We're together. I get a good energy from you guys. And when I say that, I mean... I maintain my own energy despite you.
Oh, I think you mean like you're a vampire sucking energy from us to exist, right?
Yeah.
No, that would not be a lot of energy. That would be not a lot of nutrition in there. I'm trying to think what what are we going to talk about today?
Well,
I don't really I've got nothing going right now in my mind.
No. Well, we could we could sit comfortably in silence. I think that will work.
I hate that so much.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. In fact, before we start, who will be the first to break the silence?
It would be me.
Well, let's see.
It'll be me.
Why? Now, are you uncomfortable with the silence?
I'm not uncomfortable with silence. I'm just like, I don't know. I just, when I'm told to be silent, that's when I can't be silent.
You know what's interesting? I do know this about Sona. Over the years, when I've asked her to tone it down, she gets crazy. And she really gets...
Okay.
No, you do. She gets very, wide-eyed and what? Don't you tell me to lower my voice. And literally, we'll be in a situation where, we could be in a room with someone and they're operating on a child's eye. And I'm like, Sonia, you got to keep it down a little bit. She's like, I don't have to keep it down. And the surgeon's like, oops, blind for life, little boy.
Hold on. Every time
Slip
you
of the
retell
scalpel.
a story, you make yourself sound so rational and so calm and so collected, but you're never that way. You're always like, I don't know. You're just like, I don't.
The master impressionist. Master impressionist. Son of movsesian. All right, everybody. Guess this celebrity. Oh, I don't know. Who
Louis
is that?
Armstrong.
Yeah. Louis
Thank
Armstrong?
you. You get me, Matt.
Yes.
No. No, you do not like anyone to suggest that maybe you could be a little quieter. And it's not even part of I will speak and my voice will be heard. You will not mansplain to me or make me be silent. It's not that. Anyone could tell you in a very appropriate situation where you need to be a little more quiet, we're trying to escape.
and our guards are asleep right there, so let's get by. And you'll start to probably say something like, you know what? It would be really good if we could go to one of those restaurants where they have a tray and you get as much as you want, like a Sizzler.
Yes.
And I'd say like, Sona, can you just
really want to go to
Sona,
Sizzler.
we're trying to keep it down a little bit because our captors are right there and they're starting to wake up. Don't you tell me!
No, I have to say, this narrative, I mean, you're pretty loud too.
Yeah, you
boss.
are. Yeah, that's true. But he is right though. If you like right now you're saying we should be quiet because you said that, I won't be able to.
Well, let's try this, okay? So now I'm going to write on this paper 300,000 Bitcoin, okay?
Okay.
And
What?
whoever stays quiet the lastest.
Okay. What the hell?
You know what? You are right. These segments really are better when we give them no thought beforehand.
What do you mean? I've been planning this for ages.
All right.
Okay.
So you want us to be silent for as long as possible?
I
on a
can't
podcast.
do this.
Well,
On a
let's see.
podcast.
Okay,
Let's
all
see.
right.
All right.
And
Perfect
3,
podcast.
2, 1. Sona, shut up.
And I
can't
just
even
won
make sounds?
because you spoke second.
I can't make sounds?
$300,000 Bitcoin.
I thought it was whoever spoke first
And
blew
then
it.
it was the longest. I said the lastest to speak.
Lastest to speak. Well, okay.
Look how competitive you just got, by the way. You got so angry.
Well,
I didn't know I couldn't make like noises. You wanted me
silence.
Complete silence.
Okay. We tried it. It failed miserably.
Okay.
And
I'm rich.
Can we try it again?
Sure. Just great podcasting. Okay. I'm upping it to 310,000 Bitcoin.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I can't do it.
What's wrong with you? Seriously.
I
you
win!
can't-
610,000 Bitcoin!
No, okay, that's fine. Matt, you can have... I don't care about being second. I just didn't want to be the first one to talk.
Well, I mean, I found
That's
my
weird that you can't do it. That's
No.
weird.
No. It's I can.
No, but what about like when you're twins or asleep?
That's
Are you able to be
different.
quiet? Why is that different?
Because nobody tells me to be quiet.
Your husband
need
Tack?
to be.
Tack never says, "Hey, could you keep it down a little bit, honey?"
No, he knows better. He knows better. He knows better. But like nobody does. If I know I need to be
victim
quiet,
of domestic abuse.
if you
Tack
know,
always has two black eyes every time I see him.
If you say be quiet, I can't be. Like if someone tells you
If someone
sit
asks
still,
you,
Conan, you move.
I remembered once asking you to do something for me, and you said, "If you ask me to do something, I can't do it." And I said, "You're my assistant."
Yeah.
It was the most. It's a hilarious exchange. You said, "I have a problem sometimes when he." This is when we were talking to someone who, was trying to be like a couples counselor with us.
Yeah.
And how we could work better in the office. And you said, "I just have a problem when he asks me to do things." You're
what, though,
my
that's true.
assistant.
I know, but I'm being honest, and I've never pretended not to do that.
Okay. All right.
Here's the rap sign, and also I just want to put this up.
Yeah.
too.
Well, I don't even know how do you get that.
I don't know.
Who's going to give it to you?
I don't know anything about cryptocurrency, but I know it's coming my way. I go to a server, and there's a blockchain, and a man in a dark suit hands it to me.
Hands it. Not sends it, or
It's not important. Okay, we've got a reason to celebrate.
Oh.
It's Sona's birth month.
Oh.
Yes.
Or she celebrates the entire month for her birthday, but this is a big one.
It's a big one. It's 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're all going to have big birthdays coming up.
I know.
No, you don't want to talk about it?
Sure. I mean, my birthday doesn't come up for another 6 months.
But they're milestone birthdays, all three of us.
I don't really think so. I don't think of it that way. I'm not hung up on age. As they say, age is just a number. So I don't think about it much. But yeah, I see what your point is. These are all going to be big birthdays.
Let's just come out with it. You're turning 60.
Mm-hmm.
I'm turning 50. And Sona's turning 40, all within 7 or 8 months.
Mine isn't until April, so I don't like being rushed along.
Mine's not till May.
Mine's now.
That's why I brought it up.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys celebrate all month?
I don't like this rushing thing of, you know, well, Conan, you're practically, 80. I'm like, what?
I didn't
How
say
did
that.
You
happen?
just said you don't mind
Yeah,
it, and
seems
now
like you do.
now you're snowballing it to you being 80.
I'm as young as I've ever been.
You're getting very
I'm younger now
defensive.
than I ever was.
You're act your age.
Are we still cool?
My hip hurts.
We're still cool.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, are you kidding?
Yeah, right?
Especially me and you. That's a youth quake.
Youth quake.
I mean, we're taking the world by storm. Strap in, Grandpa.
These are, I guess you would call them milestone birthdays that are coming up. As I say, it's 6 months away. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm 38 years old.
Doesn't quite work like
That's
that.
not how it works.
That's how
at all.
it works for me.
No.
Also, have you seen me? I am jacked. I mean,
Do you mean like put up on cinder blocks and raised like a car? Is that what you mean?
oh yeah, I didn't mean working
Okay.
out. Yeah, no, I am jacked. I'm. They're working on my undercarriage. There's fluids leaking all over the floor.
What are they doing to it? Come on.
They thought they knew what the problem was, but they can still hear the buzzing sound. And there's just spare parts all over the place.
How's your piston?
Oh man!
Come on, Matt.
They can't
happy
even,
birth month.
They can't even find it.
Oh God!
The piston was misplaced.
Awful gift this is.
You celebrate for a whole month. I think
Yeah.
I don't even celebrate for my birthday for a whole day.
Yeah, why? I love birthdays.
Me too.
I love my birthday. I'll celebrate all year if I could, but that would be weird. But I like celebrating all month. How come you don't like celebrating your birthday?
I just don't. You know why? I'm going to be honest with you. I always feel like, well, I didn't do anything.
Oh,
Did you know what I mean? Like
on that one day a year, you can't give yourself the little gift of just, hey, let's celebrate me.
I don't know. It feels. I get a little. It's funny because I'm being honest. I just always have felt like, well, what did I do? I was just thrust into this earth against my will. I wanted to stay in.
Now you're making me doubt my birthday.
Yeah.
You wanted to stay in the womb?
In the
It was nice in there. The minute I came out, I realized there was so many other brothers and sisters. And when I was in there alone, it was nice.
And you were only alone in there for a little while, right?
Yeah, I mean, exactly. I mean, there was just so many kids that a lot of people can't remember when they were in the womb. I remember. And I remember, like, this was some me time.
Wow.
This was real me time. Yeah.
Well, maybe for your birthday, you could just, I don't know, like,
Go back in the womb?
get a hefty bag full of jelly or something and warm it up and go in there and
Yeah, and listen to some songs that were on the charts in 1963.
Yeah,
that's a
there
great
you go.
idea. Yeah, he's so fine. No, I'm not anti-birthday, but I usually my favorite thing to do is just go to dinner as an excuse to just go to dinner with some people. But the whole thing of hey, happy birthday, and here's something for you always makes me a little self-conscious. And it's not the age thing. It's just me feeling I don't know. It's so funny because I'm someone who my whole life has been, I love going out in front of people and whatever, entertaining them. But I feel like that's something that I'm doing. That's me doing my job as opposed to yay and what did I do?
Well, you lived 60 years. I mean, that's no small feat.
I don't know why you're rushing my birthday. It's unbelievable.
You keep acting like it doesn't bother you.
Well, it's another thing to say like, well, Sona, 50, that's a big one. And you're like, what are you talking about? Well, it's coming up. You seem kind of defensive. I've got 6 months to process this.
Okay.
I'm still in my 50s. Right. And I'm not going to have you turn this whole segment prematurely into I'm 60 when...
That's not what I'm trying to do. I was just trying to wish Sona a
I know
birthday.
exactly what you're trying to do,
And happy
Gourley.
50th to you too, Matt.
This is about you.
You're practically 57 when you think about it.
How do you figure?
Well, it's coming pretty quick.
I mean, I feel and look that way, yeah. But other than that, I think...
You use a cane and you don't need to.
But that's an affectation.
I know. Gourley has a walker that he bought at the Rose Bowl swap meet.
Yeah.
And he got it because it was vintage.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those really cool 40s vintage walkers.
Yeah.
And he uses it.
Yeah.
And I've seen old people who needed one and you've...
Fuck them.
Yeah.
No, I think rock this.
I think I don't know how I'm going to react when my birthday rolls around, but I think I'll be pretty cool. I do tend to take the attitude that, wow, I've been on Earth this long.
Yeah.
I think that's how people used to feel about getting old because very few people had the chance to get old.
Yeah.
in our recent history.
Yeah.
For most of mankind, if someone turned 50 or 60 or 70, it was a sign of, this is cool. This is, wow, you've been here. And people would go to you for wisdom. We don't do that anymore with our elderly.
Yeah.
Well, because also we're aging better. You look great. You don't look 60, and you do not look 40.
I'm not.
You are.
I'm 59.
You look 59 and 6 months. No, you don't even look that.
You don't look 60, Matt.
I might.
You don't. You look fine. No, look, we all know.
I think we're all real hot.
You don't get. First of all, Sona, you know that no one just gets my body.
Okay. I immediately regret complimenting you.
It's an incredible amount of work.
No one gets your body. They're cursed with it.
This body is a burden. No, I do the best I can. But
you do have a good body, though. That's the thing.
Now it's getting creepy.
I mean, a really nice body.
Thank you. I'm proud of us because Sona's going to be. You're going to be 40. How soon's your birthday? I know I'm supposed to know this.
October 13th.
Yeah, whatever. I'll have David remind me.
What? I just told you. You can't remember it?
It's already gone.
Okay.
David, the other assistant, will remember.
April 18th.
But that's a big deal.
How do you feel about turning 40?
I'm cool with it. Yeah. Should I feel different?
No.
Should we feel different? I mean, I don't know.
You've got a wonderful husband, 2 beautiful boys.
Yeah, cool.
You've got a really nice house.
I'm chilling.
You're working with Conan O'Brien.
Oh, God.
This is, I mean, it's the jackpot, you know?
I really am like in a happy place. I don't know when you get to the point where you're like, ugh. Like, when does a midlife crisis happen?
Oh, it happened to me late 40s. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hard. Yeah.
Did
you get a Corvette?
No, I bought a margarita maker.
Oh my God, that was your midlife crisis.
Yeah, and had it installed in his Corvette. That's
I
the
do
problem.
call it my hot rod.
You got a margarita maker?
Amanda bought it for me for my birthday, but it was my midlife crisis toy. Yeah, it's actually a frozen concoction maker from Margaritaville, the Jimmy Buffett brand.
Okay.
Oh,
I hope you're getting paid.
No, but I would.
That's interesting. I don't know. I'm going to think about what I want for my birthday. What are you going to want this year?
I like just a dinner with friends, but it's 50th, so maybe we'll have a party or something. I don't know.
Right.
It's just something in the backyard or something. I don't know.
What about you, Sona? What's the plan for the?
Well, it's birth month, so it's a lot of dinners with a lot of people, and then a trip with my family.
I'm very entitled to have a birth month.
How dare you?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just to say, and this whole month is mine. Where do you get off saying you have a birth month?
There's a lot of people I want to see, and so it's like, hey, let's, using your birthday as an excuse to see people. Isn't it nice?
But it's also pressuring them to get you a gift.
Nobody gets gifts anymore. It's not like I'm turning, 5. I don't want people to get me gifts. No one gets. I don't want to do a gift thing.
I expect a gift on my birthday.
You want me to get you a gift?
Yes. Especially this year.
But you have so much stuff.
Why do you say I have so much stuff?
Because you're a very wealthy person.
It's all relative.
Okay.
I mean, compared to Bill Gates.
It is hard to buy you a gift.
You are a hard person to buy a gift for.
Not true.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's true.
What, really?
Yeah.
Anything. I'm happy with anything as long as it costs over like $2,500. I'm happy with it.
Can I just write you a check?
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. No, my
check for $2,500 and you would cash it.
My baseline is $2,500.
What is wrong?
That is my baseline.
You just collect checks from your employees for your birthday.
My mother a few years ago wrote me a little note on my birthday, and I sent it back to her, and I said, I want $2,500 minimum. And she didn't have it. She had to take out a loan.
That's not nice.
You should just build into our pay for the company an extra $2,500.
Come on, you guys do fine, and I think I loom large in your lives, and I think $2,500 a piece is fair. Check is fine. I prefer cash or crypto.
Okay,
you wouldn't know what to do with crypto.
I just transferred crypto into your account then.
You know what? I know so little about crypto. I'm assuming you did.
Oh yeah, so did I. Boop 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 boop.
Ooh. Oh, boop boop. Oh, well, I guess some. Well, if I heard boop boop, then I must have crypto.
Boop boop boop.
I used boop boop coin, and I gave you 25,000 biggie bits.
Well, I'll use some back.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you some.
Oh, cha-ching.
Well, this ended stupidly.
Yeah, it did.
Happy birthday, Sona.